Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to week 10 of the NFL season, which is ridiculous.
Flying by.
But it's week 10. It's Benchwarmers. It's everyone's favorite time of the week. Let's get into it.
Now, give me my thing, you.
Man, I just want to start this podcast off by saying I hate YouTube TV.
Yeah,
Screw
that is so
ESPN.
annoying. They need to just get along. Why can't they just get along?
Can't get along.
It would make us all so happy, and it would make us respect them more. But in case you don't know, we're talking about the ongoing whatever dispute that Disney and I think Google are having.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
the parent company of YouTube,
yes.
and
Parent
like
ESPN.
all Disney-owned channels, ABC, ESPN, maybe is the SEC network under
It's
that?
ABC, SEC Network, ACC Network.
Yeah, and we're all Tennessee fans here, so we were unable to watch the Tennessee-Oklahoma game over the weekend.
I mean, some of us are Dogs fans, but okay.
Hey, we're all in the basement of Andy Holt Tower here at the University of Tennessee. So, but yeah, we couldn't watch the Tennessee game over the weekend, and we couldn't reliably watch the Monday Night Football game. So, just starting off with that, YouTube, get your act together. Google,
Please.
straighten up.
Yeah.
We just want to watch ball.
Well, and what really upsets me about all this, man, is just there's no one package that you can buy or like one streaming service
Right.
where you get all the games.
Exactly.
And I think that's just ridiculous because, I mean, I'm a little bit older than y'all. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I remember when you used to get this stuff for free.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now we
basically.
got to pay and we don't get as much as we used to get. I'm
Like the price of YouTube TV when it was first introduced, it was like $60 or $70 a month, and it was pretty great.
Yeah, it was
watch,
solid.
you could watch everything. I felt
Basically
comfortable
cable.
paying for it, but now it's like what, $90, $100?
Yeah, and they, prided themselves on the fact that you could see so many different games. You could put on pretty much any channel just like cable. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And then now you're missing ESPN, and some people are paying for Sunday ticket, and they still can't watch a Monday Night Football game.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
Sunday ticket prices are nuts. You have to pay
Unbelievable.
crazy
yeah.
high.
So for those people, perhaps my family included in that, that's really ridiculous because you're
same.
sitting here on Monday night like, are you kidding me? You can't watch a primetime football game when you're paying over like $400 is what it collectively comes out to.
I think, honestly, the downfall of this all started when – this could be a perfect segue into our recaps. I think I'm going to just do it.
Yeah.
I think the downfall of this all started when Amazon Prime, big O Jeff Bezos, decided to step in and be like, hey, you know what? Let's put Thursday Night Football on. And I think the NFL punished him a little bit the first 2 years. It was like, hey, we're going to give you crappy matchups. And this season, they're like, you know what? We're going to give you good matchups.
Yeah.
Except week 9. We're going to give you Ravens at Dolphins.
Yeah, Ravens at Dolphins.
What a terrible game.
I mean, the Dolphins just came out dead.
Yep.
They had nothing. And Lamar's back. The Ravens are fully back. Derrick Henry's back. Mark Andrews had the most aesthetically pleasing stat line. 2 catches, 22 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like just 2s across the board for the old man. Good to see it.
Reminds me of that Jalen Hyatt stat line against Bama a couple years ago, except a whole
Yeah.
lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, effective, efficient. He
Yep.
scored on both of his touches. Love to see that. Are the Ravens all the way back?
I don't want to say that just yet.
Yeah.
Like, we had to first acknowledge that it is the Miami Dolphins
Exactly,
and that
yes.
they are inherently a garbage team.
Yes.
And going into it, I didn't necessarily think that the Ravens are going to win because of the whole cool down, warm up period for
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson. So I want to give it another week, and then I'll be able to give you the definitive on how I feel
The
about
definitive
the Ravens.
ruling
Yeah.
from Judge Patterson.
Hey, by the
I
way,
like
welcome
it.
back from Mount Everest.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
thank
how
you.
was your
did,
stay?
did you find
Was
some
it-
inner peace up there?
You know, I found a lot of things. First off, I want to apologize not only to you three gentlemen, but to America as a whole, right? Number one, the Atlanta Falcons. I'm still torn.
So are we.
This is the part where I start to cry, and it's because I was wrong. And it's that the Philadelphia Eagles will make the playoffs, but it's not because the Eagles are good. It's because everybody else is just destroyed.
Yeah, everyone else in that
Everybody
division
else
is
sucks.
wrecked.
So I just wanted to apologize for being a liar. And but yeah, I'm here. I'm back. I floated in on my little cloud, and me and Buddha had a couple Had a couple brewskis.
If I'm not mistaken, you entered the studio with like an aura, like a glowing light aura.
Well, I had my robe on, once I took the robe off.
Yeah, the mysticism kind of faded with it.
I mean, I was hearing reports of a giant beam shooting out of the top of the tower, and that was just your presence. That's what it was. Just your enlightenment was just shooting through the roof of Andy Holt
That's how I
Tower.
got to Mount Everest, dude. I didn't, you should have climbed that thing,
You Dr. Strange your way up there. You making a portal with your hand. Yeah, but the Ravens 28, Dolphins 6. Just blech.
Ended up firing Chris Greer, the Dolphins GM. He's out.
The fans are very happy about that one. They
because
wanted
he's
him
been
gone
there
for
a minute.
I'm gonna say this though. This is another week. I think this is now 3 weeks in a row where Tua has not looked bad.
No, he didn't
Like,
necessarily look bad.
I mean, he didn't look bad at all. He spread the ball out well.
Yeah, I don't think he lost them the game, but
No.
I
This
mean, the
team-
Dolphins are just. I don't think.
It's not a good football team.
Oh,
No.
and by the way,
They're beat up.
we can say their names this week because they are on bye. The Titans are on bye this week, so we can name
Woohoo!
drop them, which is awesome.
All right.
Of the Titans, the Jets, the Saints, all the bottom feeder teams, I don't think there's a team who needs a rebuild worse than the Dolphins. I don't see a direction with them.
Tua's been there for too long now.
Yeah, I mean Tyreek probably won't play for them again.
doubt he will.
Jalen Waddle, he's great, but I don't think he's gonna ever really materialize in
You don't really have
Miami.
a young defensive piece.
I mean, they just traded their only one, Jalen Phillips, which we'll get into. But
which was a great move for them, by the way. But
Yeah.
if you're going to sell one, you got to sell it all. Like,
Yeah.
if I was the Miami Dolphins, I genuinely, this is maybe crazy to say, I think I probably would have gotten rid of everyone, including Achane, just because there's so much value in it.
just clean house.
Clean the house.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's bad.
Yeah, Achane's a guy you could have probably gotten a first round pick for from a
Maybe
desperate
multiple.
team.
Like,
Yeah,
genuinely maybe multiple.
he's good.
He's that
He's
good.
really good.
I mean, he's a top 5 running back.
I don't
in
think
the
that's crazy to
NFL
say.
right now, and it's because of his skill set. He is so versatile.
Yeah, he can do. He's like a McCaffrey. He can do everything.
He can do it all. And honestly, if he was on a better offense, I could totally see him taking the next step into that top 3.
Yeah, that
land,
CMC.
because he is that.
Yeah.
Taylor.
He's more explosive than CMC is.
Oh, for sure. He's way faster.
Him and Bijan are probably the 2 most explosive dudes in the league.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
And then
Bijan.
Love
Shout
Bijan.
out Bijan.
going from that stinker, doo-doo poopy game to, again, Bengals getting game of the week. It seems like just the average
It's a
thing
weekly
now.
occurrence.
Every week.
47-42, Bears win. And if you don't have Red Zone or weren't able to watch this game, I'm so
gosh.
sorry.
This game was
the most
nuts.
entertaining game of the NFL season thus far.
Wild.
Just want to start off by saying that the Bengals have scored over 30 points in their previous 3 games, including this one. So they beat the Steelers 33-31.
Yep.
They lost to the Jets 39-38, and then lost this week 42-47. They've scored 38 points back-to-back weeks and lost both of those games. Absolutely brutal. Maybe the worst defensive stretch ever.
Yeah.
Because how do you lose back-to-back games where you score almost 40 points both
So
times?
sad. It's just sad. There was over 1,000 yards combined in this game.
Yeah.
The Bengals did have 3 turnovers. One of those was at the very end, so really they
Yeah.
had 2. But, dude, I mean, yeah, and they clawed back. They found a way to come back. It was miraculous. It was like, oh, my gosh, Joe Flacco, you are truly, like, the guy. And then the I mean, Colston Loveland, like, just bounced off of the guys. Like, it felt like it was just had to happen. It felt like it was, like, almost rigged or something. That's what it felt like because those defenders for the Bengals just slid off of that dude as he ran into the end zone.
They just can't tackle.
It was pathetic.
Mind you, Joe Flacco had 470 yards passing today.
That's
4 touchdowns.
crazy.
2 interceptions. The 2 interceptions hurt.
Yeah.
Of course.
I believe that's it is the most ever thrown by a 40-plus-year-old quarterback in NFL history. 470 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Simply put, he's the greatest quarterback to ever be a 40-year-old in the NFL. I mean, did anyone have an objection?
I don't think that there's anyone else I can think of.
There's no one else I can think of who's ever played this long and has been this good.
I mean, I want to put a little asterisk there. I think he's the best 40-year-old to ever play on a trash team.
Yeah.
Let's
I
throw
think
that
that's
out there.
100%. Yeah. He's the
guess
only.
Brady's a little bit better.
He's
Whatever.
the difference between the team with him now and like Browning from when Burrow got injured to when they signed Joe Flacco. It's night and day. The offense has life, but the defense has gotten progressively worse to a point where you're losing a game where you score 42 points
Well,
Crazy.
And this was a known deficiency, even like last season, the season before last. They have been known,
Been the storyline.
to just have a terrible defense, and they've just chosen not to do anything about it. So I think it's ironic, and I love to watch this happen. Like I like the Bengals. I think that they have cool uniforms. I think that they have cool players.
Yeah.
But I love whenever their front of house is just like, we are gonna win this, and it's like, oh,
It's just kind of like, they're thinking the defense, it'll be fine, and then it's just never is.
Yeah.
It has only gotten
It
worse.
feels like the entire organization has just clung onto the fact that they made it to the Super Bowl a few years ago.
Yeah.
And they just keep hanging on to that. Now, I know they made it to the AFC Championship again.
Yeah.
Was that a year after, maybe?
Yeah.
And that was great, obviously, as well. But they keep clinging on to that. It's like I feel like the Bengals think that they're a team that they're not. I think that they believe that they're a top dog going into every season.
Yeah.
And they're simply not because of this defense.
They're
Obviously,
like-
Joe Burrow and Jamar and T, probably the best quarterback to 2 receiver in the league, obviously.
Yeah, they're like
But that's
that-
all you have. That's it.
They're like the kid in high school that keeps coming back to the football games and
Yes.
expects a red carpet rolled out
Right.
for him, even though he's like a 4 years out of high school.
Exactly. Keeps
Yeah.
posting on his Instagram pictures of him playing. And it's just warm-ups. Like, that's
If I
all
would've
it
never
is.
twisted my ankle, I would have gone.
Dude, if I
Exactly,
didn't
bro.
blow my knee out against Meigs County, we would have been
That's what
state
they are.
champs.
Exactly.
I do think that this is a perfect lesson, though, in offense doesn't necessarily win you games.
No.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
That might be on Mount Everest.
Hey.
It might be etched into Mount Everest. Defense wins championships. It might be etched in there. And that might have been the
I was looking for it, but there was just so much snow. You know?
of course.
but giving credit to the Bears, Kyle Monungai,
Yeah,
Rutgers running back.
Yeah.
He had 176 yards off of, I think, 25 or 26
26
carries.
carries, yeah.
26 carries. Didn't find the end zone, but man, he ran wild.
Yeah.
And those, I think he's from Rutgers, if I'm remembering that. Rutgers or Indiana, one of those red Big Ten teams.
And I also do want to give props to Caleb Williams. He was 20 for 34 with 280 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yay, Caleb!
Good for Caleb.
No, in all seriousness, Caleb Williams is actually starting to look like a franchise quarterback, which
Yeah.
feels really wrong to see a Bears player look like a franchise quarterback. but
He looks
Hey,
good.
What about Jay Cutler?
Yeah. That guy.
Hey, those Cutler days are nice.
They were
I will
nice.
say it is always really funny looking at the Chicago, like the city of Chicago, the big bad city of Chicago's #1 franchise star coming in with an oversized sweatshirt, a matcha, and like, did you guys see his
Painted
outfit
nails?
walking in?
No,
wired
dude.
headphones.
Oh,
Which
I
I think
did.
it's wired headphones, but they
Yes.
were pink.
Oh,
Yes.
he's just playing the performative.
Pink nails. I
Yep.
mean, the peak performative man right there.
Yeah.
And all of his post game interviews, he always puts that little twang in his voice where he's like, "Yeah, I think we played good." It's like
But-
after like, "Yeah, man, we played a good game." It's, yeah, I think we had a really great game.
I mean, if you play as well as he did today, 280 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, and then 50 rushing yards on 10 yards of carry.
Flaunt it like you
can
got
do-
it because you do.
You can
brother.
do
Yeah.
whatever you want in Chicago. You could kill a man.
Shoot, and this is not what we're here to talk about, but I'm sure behind the scenes he's got like the most beautiful girlfriend we've
Oh,
ever seen.
no
I
doubt.
believe
Yeah.
it, dude.
And we
I've
just
seen
don't
lots
even
of
know it.
pictures of him like with 2 girls at the same time. Like I don't know. He's
Yeah.
just,
At
he's
the
doing
same damn
at the
time.
same time.
At the same time. But just to like bury the Bengals a little bit more, Zach
Yeah.
Taylor, there was a moment in the game where he challenged a DJ Moore like fumbling into the end
Yes.
zone, and upon further review they ruled it a touchdown for the Bears. So that was just kind of a
Yeah, like-
slap in the face of the Bengals and their whole coaching staff. And it's a surprise to me that Zach Taylor still has a job because the culture in Cincinnati is bad.
Yeah, and he's officially a proven Joe Burrow, T. Higgins,
Merchant.
Jamar Chase merchant.
Yeah.
Proven.
And speaking of Jamar Chase, walking into the locker room after the game, he was repeatedly saying we just needed one stop.
Just one stop.
And they
Chase
didn't
Brown-
get one.
Chase Brown went off on the defense.
All right, Chase,
Yeah.
respectfully, brother.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had 37 yards.
on 11 carries. Come on,
brother.
But there were 3 total punts in this game. Offensive shootout. And the Bears punted twice to the Bengals 1.
Wow.
And that was mainly due to Joe Flacco turning the ball over
about to
3
say,
times.
yeah.
But, I mean, great game.
Mm-hmm.
Great offensive game. But Cincinnati they got a lot of questions that need answers.
Yeah, and I don't even think I need to ask this because there's not even a point. But I mean,
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Oh,
You kidding
we got
me?
the soundboard down
Playoffs?
this week.
I just hope we can win a
it
game.
looks like the playoffs are done for them.
Oh,
it
yeah,
looks like
they're-
there's no shot.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're dead.
All right, let's move on to two teams that one just played themselves into playoff hunt, and one team, I mean, was kind of in week one. Vikings at Lions. Vikings win this one 27-24, and J.J. McCarthy looks good, but I want to read some stats for y'all out real quick, and this feels like a Tennessee Volunteers game reading these out.
Go for it.
Lions win in the total yards category 305 to 258. In the passing yards category 240 to 116. Then yards per play higher too. But the storyline, Vikings ran the crap out of the ball. 142 rushing yards to the Lions only 65. The Lions, I feel like it just seems like they're a team where they have to have a balanced attack to win games. They're definitely a pass first team, but they have to have a balanced attack, and it showed this game. But J.J. McCarthy looked nice.
McCarthy looked nice. Brian Flores' Vikings defense came to play. They put Jared Goff in a blender, sacked him 5 times. They had 30 pressures on Jared Goff. They literally contained him the entire game. And between the Lions' heralded running back duo, Montgomery and Gibbs, they had 20 carries for 65 yards. They completely bottled him up. So credit to Flores and that defense. He, despite what went on in Miami a few years ago, I'd say he's one of the top head coaching candidates going into next year because he can run a defense.
Yeah.
The Vikings, they did a very good job of containing the Lions today. Great win for the Vikings. They needed this.
Yeah, he's creative with it, and Flores is. And I owe J.J. McCarthy an apology. I feel like I was bashing him. I've been bashing him all year.
Yeah.
I was saying Wentz deserved to start over him. And, dude, I even put the Lions, they were my best bet to not just win, but to cover 8.5.
Yeah.
That obviously did not happen. The Vikings, I was pretty much completely out on after last Thursday. It was horrible, and I thought they were hiding JJ's injury. I thought that he was already fine, and they were like,
Just kind of a
let's not
soft
pull him
bench.
out because it's going to look really bad that we wasted a first pick. And I was wrong. Now, did he play amazing? No, but more than got the job done, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he had 3 touchdowns total, so give him that credit.
Yeah, win's a win.
Exactly. Big apology to the Vikings because they came out there, did what they needed to do against who I thought was a top 2 team in the league. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I refuse to apologize. I still think J.J. McCarthy needs to show us what he can do.
Yeah.
So if that's the route you would like to take,
Right.
by all means, you're open to it. What I do want to say, and I'm going to put this on the table because you talked about this is a University of Tennessee football game, if ever you saw it. They gave up on the run, like the Lions did. And I believe you have to run the football. And they could have eventually done something, but if
Yeah.
you only do 20 carries, like there's no way. But Jared Goff through the air was still solid. Really, truly, there's no reason other than him getting sacked 5 times that they should have lost this game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Moving on, next game, Panthers at Packers. One of the shocking games of the week.
Yeah, I mean,
Rico Dowdle is here to stay.
Rico Dowdle
it's
is
Dowdle time.
far and away the best offensive weapon on the Panthers.
By far.
It shows in the carry count, yards, touchdowns, everything eye test. He's just an absolute beast. He kept them in this game, and credit to the Panthers for sneaking away with a game-winning field goal last second against the Packers, who are definitely the top tier of the NFC. And here we are, the Panthers 5-4,
Yeah, I know.
legitimately like in the hunt for a
legit
playoff
chance to be
spot.
6-4
Yeah.
next week, and then it's like, oh my God, the Panthers are 6-4. Like, what is happening?
Like Bryce Young is still
Yeah,
the starting quarterback,
what?
and he didn't even play good today. Like,
No, he only had 102 yards and a pick.
yeah, he did not play good. Only threw the ball 20 times, and they didn't really need to throw because this was Micah Parsons' first game of his career with 0 pressures. So he was kind of a non-factor today. And just one more thing to credit the Panthers for, rookie kicker Ryan Fitzgerald has kicked 2 game-winning walk-off field goals this year, one against the Cowboys and then this week against the Packers. So credit to him coming in and getting the job done when it really matters most.
Do you think he should be Rookie of the Year?
Ooh, if he played any other position other than kicker. Yeah. But, I mean, he's definitely done his part in bringing the Panthers to having a winning record. And for the Packers, it's just brutal to see Tucker Kraft blow his knee out. Torn ACL, done for the year.
Yeah.
Romeo Dobbs thought he died.
Yeah, Romeo Dobbs. Yeah,
he's in a better place now, he said. So.
I will say
That was
this.
kinda funny.
I think that this game did show that the Packers' whole win quiet gimmick they've been doing all season, it was bound to flounder eventually.
Because this is two pretty ugly losses to
their
the
losses
Browns and the Panthers.
and then and then the ties to the Cowboys.
Which that was a beautiful game. But like,
Yeah, it was a great
Their
game.
defense could not pull.
Yeah, it's very obvious they played to their opponent. Now that's who the Packers
Yeah.
are.
Kind of like the Steelers do.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
very similar.
I think it's a preparation issue unless
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, because they have the talent.
And maybe Jerry Jones had a point about Micah Parsons' ability to stop the run. Just saying.
One of my notes is, did the Cowboys win the trade? Because we'll talk about it later, but they went out and got a great guy at the trade deadline with some of the picks they got from that Micah Parsons trade earlier
Will it
this
be enough
season.
to save the
We're gonna
defense?
have to
We'll
save
see.
that for
Yeah,
later.
we'll save that for
I
later.
have a huge
Yes.
thing about that.
We'll save that for later.
Well, the next game, I mean, I don't think we really need to talk too much about this game. Broncos at Texans, just a great defensive game.
Yeah.
Very weird game.
Knew it would. Two great defenses coming into this one.
The score was exactly how we thought it would be.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
one of those
close.
games where if you would have told me last week, hey, this is the exact score, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yep.
Main thing is CJ Stroud. It was out. He got hurt.
And he is in concussion protocol this week. Davis Mills will be starting again.
Long
He's
neck
out.
Mills.
Long
Yep.
neck General Davis Mills.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was just not
show.
the guy.
Yeah.
RJ Harvey, he had a pretty good game.
Yeah, he did.
Went out there, scored a receiving touchdown, and then got the 2 point to tie it. And
He's
then
coming into his own.
he's looking really good. The Broncos, they find a way to win
Just keep
games.
squeaking by. Yep.
I mean, that's all that matters.
That's
time.
impressive. That's a
It is. I
impressive
mean,
way
that's
to win.
good coaching.
it
Sean
is.
Payton's a
You gotta
good coach. He gets the guys just if they're in a tough spot, good coaches can get the team out of it.
Exactly.
He's one of those guys.
And then, obviously, it's our time of the week where we hand the floor to Andrew.
Yeah, we're gonna
Andrew,
let you
talk to us
just.
about Falcons at Patriots 23-24.
Yeah.
You know,
You know what? I'm even going to mute our mics. Let's get this rolling.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm actually really surprised that the Falcons even put up 23 points. I mean, I think that we should be open and honest about the whole situation. And Falcons are garbage, right? If you look at, because I can't remember the exact number of missed field goals, but anyway, kicking apparently is our huge problem because we didn't do anything at the trade deadline except get a kicker. So, you know, this whole time when I've been telling you about how good the Falcons really are, Arthur Blank feels that way too.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
seems to agree. I mean, the Falcons continue to just be the weirdest team.
So
By far.
You never know. You
and,
literally
even
never
in this
know.
game, they were getting. I don't want to say blown out. It was never blown out, but they were down by 10.
Yeah.
And then they actually give you a little bit of hope. And then, as you touched on, the kicking, man, just
Yeah,
couldn't
just
get
missed
the PAT.
missed the game tying PAT.
And
That's
it's
brutal.
just- yeah.
Do we
Wind
miss
out of the
Youngway
sails.
Koo?
Here's the thing about Koo, right? Is Koo's kind of unpredictable. Like he had several seasons where he was just like he was ice.
He was
right?
awesome.
Right, yeah, he's-
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, he was
he's
great.
gonna make it. And then the last season he just was kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, he was off.
Yeah, and then I guess they decided to
Move
let
on from him,
go.
but I feel like he probably would have made that kick.
I mean,
You'd
I feel
think.
like he would have made that kick too.
Yeah.
But
One
I
would
guess maybe they could call him back, but they got the other. Is it Rodriguez?
Yeah, let me see who they picked up.
He's from the Commanders. I almost had a little slip up there.
They were wearing those uniforms this week.
They
Yeah,
were.
Zane
I did
Gonzalez.
like that.
Zane Gonzalez. Yeah.
He's a great kicker.
Yeah,
He's not bad.
I was thinking of
better than Parker Rome.
who is it?
John Parker Romo.
What's that dude? Rodrigo Blankenship. That's
Oh yeah, from Georgia. Yeah.
Bring him back to
I
the
wonder what
city.
he's that
That'd be
too.
kind of perfect. I'm
That would
kind
be
of
kinda
surprised
sick.
they didn't do that. Yeah, I mean in Georgia and everything.
Yeah, man.
That would have brought the fan base back
Yeah,
at
man,
least.
the goggles.
And then let's go through the quietest game of the week real quick. 49ers at Giants, 34-24. 49ers won, and this game was, I didn't hear anything about this game. I had to look up the score of this game.
Yeah, I did too.
Giants are not the same without Scatterboo. They're pretty
nothing.
they're just dead in the water at this point. It's kind of depressing. I feel bad for Jackson Dart. He's got to try to salvage something. They put up 24, so
Yeah.
We'll keep our recap of this game quick here, but I do want to ask you guys a question. Mac Jones versus Brock Purdy. Mac Jones continues to put up better numbers than what Brock Purdy was. What do y'all think? What do y'all think is the solution there? Because obviously they can't get rid of Mac Jones. No one's gonna want to take on that contract for Mac Jones. What's the solution?
Or Brock. Yeah.
Brock Purdy.
Or not Brock.
Yeah.
Purdy.
I mean, that's how Brock Purdy got his job. Was they invested a ton of stock in Trey Lance, and then Trey Lance goes out, has 2 games, blows his knee out, and then Brock Purdy's way better after that, and they stick with him, sign him. When he goes to a Super Bowl, we know what happens. But, I mean, if Mac Jones – I remember the year Mac Jones got drafted, Kyle Shanahan wanted him, and then New England ended up picking him up. So I think Kyle Shanahan might just roll with Mac Jones. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Just – I mean, they've done it before for the sake of the team. They'll eat a contract if they have to.
Yeah.
Well, and I would like to hit on that. I don't think Brock Purdy is bad.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't think that him sitting out for longer to help his injury, it's not going to hurt anything. Yeah,
Right.
Especially with Mac Jones being what he is right now.
Yeah, you could argue one of the best backups in the league. It's probably him and Brissett, right? And now, I mean, now both of those guys, you could argue, are taking over the job, right?
I would think,
100%.
Yeah, I was about to say Brissett. Actually, breaking news. Yeah,
kinda
Kyler
funny.
Murray is on injury reserve. So
It feels like the 49ers have the 2 best game managers in the league on the same team right now.
I think,
seriously,
that's a great –
and I think any quarterback that you plug into the Shanahan offense, that's just what it is. This time and time again, he's proving that you can pretty much be anybody and still make that offense click.
Garoppolo,
And exactly,
Matt Ryan.
Garoppolo. Yeah, the fact that Jimmy G made it to a Super Bowl just baffles my mind right now. That's just
And to that credit, any game manager would kill to have a guy like Christian McCaffrey on their team.
exactly.
He went
100%.
nuts
This
today.
team is built
33
flawlessly.
touches, 173 total yards, and 2 touchdowns. He really is that entire offense.
Superman.
Like, it goes through him, and it shows. And we're talking credit to the Giants. Jackson Dart, I think he's like a young version of Josh Allen. I think Dable treats him the same way, because remember, Dable was the Bills' offensive coordinator when Josh Allen first got there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he reminds me of Josh Allen in the way he takes chances down the field and can run the ball very well. And
Right.
another
Sometimes
thing,
in Josh's young career, it did not pay out.
no, it
very
didn't.
well.
It
If y'all
didn't pay
remember
out.
that
But
Bills-Texas
Jackson
ball
Dart,
game.
he just reminds me a lot of a younger Josh Allen.
That same moxie. For
Yeah, and they've got Jalen Hyatt out there returning kicks instead of throwing him the football. And I think he requested a trade and then didn't. I doubt anyone. Nobody wanted him. But I mean, that's just sad. Hate to see it for a ball. I hope I hope they just start using him.
Yeah, because he's got a ton of talent.
He's. I mean, he won the Biletnikoff.
Yeah.
He won the Biletnikoff and the Triple Crown, right, in college, I think.
so.
I think he did, yeah.
And that's hard. That is rare and hard.
That's,
in college, that's Corey Davis
I mean-
is the only other name I can think of.
Yeah, and then, I mean, just bringing up recent Biletnikoff success that, like, has not gone anywhere. Nick Nash hasn't done anything this season.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
who he's
Good
with.
point.
I want to look that up because I
'Cause
love
he was a dog last season. Like
Nick Nash is on the Falcons. How about
yeah.
that? Nice.
Shout out to my ATL.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, has he done anything?
I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah. So,
Nice. Okay, so I don't feel that bad.
Answer.
yeah.
But shout out Nick Nash. The Giants, they're not 2-7 bad. They are 2-7 injured.
Yes.
They are
100%.
just. I mean, the season's pretty much over. They've got Cam Scadab's out for the year. Malik's out for the year.
Yep.
Dart can't hold that team down by himself.
Hopes are out for the year.
Yeah, hopes are out for the year.
Nick
Giants,
Nash has not played one snap, by the way, just so we all.
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah, and speaking of teams whose hopes are done for the rest of the year, we get to 2 teams whose hopes are very much so very alive the rest of the year. Colts at Steelers.
yeah.
And I would say, honestly, one of the more shocking games of the week.
Very
definitely.
shocking.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because of the loss, but the fact that the Colts looked like how we thought they would look.
Danny Dimes had that look on his face that Giants
Yeah.
fans know all too well,
He had
where
the derp.
he's got that the little derp face. He's
Yeah.
got
Little
his
derp
eyes
face.
are
That's
looking
his
like a
rap
deer in
name.
headlights, and it's a little concerning. Yeah, the Colts finally look human on offense.
Yeah.
And this is the twisted mind of Mike Tomlin. Did he do this on purpose? Because his defense looked horrible all season. surprisingly, because he came out and said this is going to be one of his best defensive units. And then in the offseason, he said that. They've looked horrible. And then, of course, against the best offense, undoubtedly, this season, his defense finally clicks and figures it out and shut them down. It's the most twisted. Like, this is why the NFL is so awesome, because you have no idea what's going to happen on Sunday. And the final score, by the way, it was 27-20. Does not reflect that game at all. The Steelers were dominant.
Worked them. Yeah.
They cooked them.
In the words of Quavo, "Ripe 'em."
Yeah. They did that.
It was a murder show.
Yeah.
Like,
The
Steelers killed them. Like, this score should have been honestly 27-7. Like, they killed them all day.
coming into this game, the Colts had, I think, 4 turnovers total before, and they had 6 today.
Oh, my gosh.
Whew.
Yeah, Daniel Jones had to throw the ball 50 times because the running game straight up didn't exist. They bottled up Jonathan Taylor all game. But I will say Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman both had exactly 115 yards, and Alec Pierce had 13 targets, which I just love to see as someone who's been paying attention to Alec Pierce specifically since his Cincinnati days. Like, I just love to see Alec Pierce getting some targets. He's one of my favorite deep threats in the entire league.
Yeah, for sure.
But credit to the Steelers. They win games.
And 6 turnovers is unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah. I mean, they were bound for a stinker.
You still only lost by 7, which, by the way, there's something to be said there. The fact that you had 6 turnovers and still only lost by 7.
Yeah, shout out to Steichen.
They're
He's
5 for 5 on 4th down.
far and away coach of the year, I think.
Yeah.
Steichen is.
Now, I think this merits a discussion, right? Do you think Cinderella's time is over?
Right. Is it pumpkin?
Yeah.
Is it pumpkin mode?
Is this pumpkin mode?
Yeah.
I think we got to wait for another week.
I don't
to
think
see
so.
that.
I think it was a really, really bad game. You're playing in Pittsburgh. Not the I mean, it's not that sexy when you're playing at just a normal kick at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And again, 6 turnovers and you still only lose by 7. Now again, as we went over, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Loss of 7. Still found a way to make it a game in the end with 6 turnovers. I mean, I cannot that's insane. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's
normally you're
crazy.
gonna punt 6 times. You had 6 turnovers. You still found a way.
Oh.
So I think it's not full pumpkin mode. It's concerning. Very concerning because you still had 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
Does that mean that is that going to be a problem now? I don't think so.
And your quarterback finally looked like his old form.
Right, and also your quarterback
Giant
turned into who we all
Daniels.
thought. But they went out in the trade, got Sauce, which we'll get to later. But they're all in on him. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
ironically, Andrew, we'll see.
All I'm saying is you
This
give,
weekend
you give up
against
6.
Atlanta.
Yeah, you give up 6 to the Falcons. You're probably gonna win.
They'll give it right
Yeah.
back. Don't worry.
Speaking of which,
Play hot potato with it.
the Colts' previous schedule, they had one of the top 5 easiest schedules coming into this week, and then after this week, they've got top 5 hardest
Yeah, they
schedules.
do.
In order, they've got to play the Falcons next week in Germany, the Chiefs at home, the Texans, Jaguars, Seahawks, 49ers, and then
Play
And the
Titans again
Jaguars
now.
and then the Texans again, and that's
they do not play the Titans again.
Oh, they've already played
yeah, the
twice.
Yeah.
Jaguars and then the
Kinda
Texans
weird.
again. So they have to play the Jaguars and the Texans twice,
Yep.
and 49ers, Seahawks, Chiefs, Falcons.
Yeah, so that's just
the only good part
nonstop
is
rough.
only good is that the Chiefs is after a bye week. That's it.
Yeah. So they're still a playoff team. They could still win the AFC pretty easily, I think. But or at least top seed in the AFC, maybe not win it. Yeah. But
Yeah, they'll have a home playoff game.
yeah,
on
they
that.
were due for a bad game, and shocking that it came against the Steelers, who like they
Nate
just do
Diemans.
this.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bundle 2 games into one, which we've never done. But they literally kind of tell the same story. The 2 Los Angeles teams, one went on the road to play the Titans, and the other one played at home. That was the Rams, and they beat the living crap out of the Saints.
Yeah, that was my best bet last week. I had them to cover, and
was a
they
big
did.
cash out.
They did that. I didn't even write down anything for this game other than shocking.
Yeah, you cannot we can keep both these to 10 seconds. Like you can't look at the score of the Chargers Titans game. Genuinely, there was a special team touchdown and a defensive
Yeah, the
setup.
Titans might be the only team to get a pick 6 and a punt return in the first quarter and still find a way to lose the game. I mean, that's right.
Yeah. The Chargers killed the Titans.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely killed the Titans, and the score doesn't show it. Then the Rams and Saints, the score does show it. Next game, Jaguars at Raiders. I think that's our new record for fastest time to talk
That was
about
great.
two
No,
games.
that was
That was awesome.
Less time talking about the Titans, the better.
Yeah, exactly. Jags at Raiders, a game where I did not personally see that score coming. No. I understand they had to travel cross country, but that's what NFL players are used to. I just need to read some stats again. Let's see. Geno finally showed up this game.
Hey, throw the ball to Brock Bowers every single play. Good things happen.
29 for 39, 284 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Trevor Lawrence had 220 yards and an interception as well. Travis Etienne looked good, 84 yards on 22 carries. Ash Genty looked okay, 13 carries for 42 yards. And then the receiving game, Parker Washington finally showed up to play. 8 receptions for 90 yards.
How about that?
But dear Lord, Brock Bowers,
holy
12
cow.
catches, 127 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I mean,
oh wait, that's not. There was a record set in this game, a pretty significant record.
Yeah,
Cam Little kicked a 68-yard field goal, the NFL record. He was the same guy who kicked what, a 75-yarder in the preseason.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. But I think he was.
Justin Tucker's record is gone.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Tucker is just slowly being erased from NFL history.
Go ahead and put a big old eraser.
Yeah. If the Jags did manage to pull this one out, I got to give it to Cam Little on that one. He's awesome. I mean, he was 3 of 3 field goals and extra points and kicked the longest field goal ever. Yep. So he is in certain contention for rock solid performance of the week, in my opinion.
And me and Abe were talking about this earlier. I mean, I will never disrespect a team for going for 2 to win the game, especially in overtime. You know. Yeah. Go at it, Raiders. I respect it, but
if you're not targeting Brock Bowers on a 2-point conversion after a game like that,
time out. I need to give you guys a quick NFL quiz. Question
go
1.
for it.
Who is the Raiders head coach?
Is it Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll.
It is Pete Carroll. Where was this? Where do 2-point conversions happen at?
The 2-yard
on
2-yard
line games.
No, what yard line? What yard line? Sorry,
2-ish yard line.
That was 2.
About the 2, yeah.
2 or 1.
What yard line do you run the ball in?
You could argue that 2 yard
You
line.
should know this better than anyone.
You could argue Pete Carroll.
I mean, maybe the guy that's been a head coach for as long as I've been alive, plus double.
And so let's connect the pieces here.
Right.
Pete Carroll threw the ball to lose the game on the 2-yard
Yeah.
line.
Oh, wait, we've been here before.
Wait a
this has happened
second.
before. You'd think Pete Carroll would have learned, huh?
And it's intercepted the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
Oh, man.
Man, I just have to play one sound bit real quick from the guy they should have handed the ball off to.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
There it
Just
is.
here so I won't get fined.
Man,
It is.
I know Ashton Genty had 42 yards today, but you got to give him a chance. You got to give him the
Yeah.
especially whenever you run a bench concept or a levels concept, whatever you wanted to call that, that was clearly not going to Bowers. It was very clearly going to Myers.
Yeah.
That's
Who
embarrassing.
he jumped ship.
Yeah.
If you can't beat him,
Shout
join
out.
him. He's on the Jaguars now.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the box score and I saw that Tyler Lockett had 1 catch. I guess he's on the Raiders now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
is,
cool.
yeah.
I know he
Just
made like
felt like bringing that up.
a whole big deal about leaving the Titans. Like, Nashville, thank you for the home that you have given me. You guys are awesome. They just
Brothers.
left.
He just
Vegas.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pete Carroll.
Vegas.
Go
It's
get
Carroll.
his old coach.
I'm gonna go retire in Vegas. Genty was the only Raiders running back to get a touch in this game, like a carry.
Yeah, I did
you
see
got
that.
I think Raheem Mostert had a catch, but like he didn't
You got to
get.
spread the ball out.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Especially for a rookie.
Genty's great, but he's a rookie running back.
Don't run him into the ground.
Yeah, don't destroy him.
Don't ask the Raiders to not do something bad to a player. That's like
Great point.
Yeah, that's a great point.
They're always gonna do bad stuff to players. Look at Max Crosby, man. Look at Khalil Mack, man. So many. I mean, look at Michael Crabtree. There's so many. Look at Aqib Talib. I could go down.
Derek
Man.
Carr.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr. He might
Amari
have done the
Cooper.
worst. Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they're the kings of just like doing really weird things with their players. Even Antonio Brown, man. Like that was such a weird time.
That was a weird time. God, the Gruden era Raiders.
And then we're going to segue right into what I would argue is currently the best rivalry in the NFL, Chiefs at Bills.
Oh,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
21-28, Bills win. I mean, this is kind of the usual. At the
They
regular season.
always win in the regular season.
Yeah.
And
Josh Allen's 5-1 against Patrick Mahomes in the regular season now.
yeah, and let me just say, wait till the playoffs. That's when this rivalry
Mahomes is
really
4-0.
shows. He's 4-0 in the playoffs.
Hold your horses, though. If the Chiefs make the playoffs.
If
Good point. Only 5-4 at this point.
I mean,
Only 5 and
it's
4.
I don't know.
division.
Like, and they're
Tough
third. They're
division.
third in their division.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the Chargers have 3. They're 3-0 in the division still. And the Broncos
Broncos
7-2
just win
total.
games.
So
Yeah, but Mahomes played bad He was just not good. They couldn't get anything going on the ground.
Gross.
Yeah.
But, credit to the Bills. They continue to win. They're probably the class of the AFC as of this week with the Colts losing the way they did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Chiefs, credit to them, they almost brought it back. They brought it back to within a score early in the fourth and then just did nothing.
Nope.
They didn't have that usual Chiefs magic.
I was about to say it was un-Mahomes-like to do that.
Man, and I just want to give a quick shout out. I'm really sorry, Chris Collinsworth. I'm sure this was a hard game for you to watch.
Poor
It's probably
guy.
like watching
So sad.
your wife and your mistress talking to each other. I'm
You're
really
just
sorry,
sitting there
Chris.
sweating. You're like,
Now-
no.
Now here's a guy,
Here's a guy.
and here's another guy.
Here's a guy.
Oh no, the guys are playing.
15 of 34 and an interception. That's just not going to get it done.
But it does in my heart.
It does in my heart, and I'll see you in bed tonight, Patrick.
Tell Brittany I'll be there soon. And Josh, you tell Haley I'll be there after. Man, and then we segue right into the two bad night games. We had terrible night games.
Yeah, they weren't good. I mean, they were for one team each game.
Yeah, and the Seahawks.
The NFC West.
We'll start strictly with the Seahawks and then move into the abysmal bottomless pit that the Washington Commanders have become. The
I'm
Seahawks.
so sorry, Commanders fans.
I feel
becomes
so
so
bad
bad.
for them.
I'm gonna
so bad.
I'm gonna mute our mics for this. We're gonna give a little 3-second moment of silence for Jaden Daniels. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gross.
deserved.
That was one of the grossest arm injuries I've seen in a.
Yeah.
And the fact that like the TV crew is like, hey, look at this. Like,
Yeah, they come back-
Usually they pan away.
They're
That
like,
time
"No, this one."
they're looking at him on the ground while his arm looks like a half-cooked noodle.
Yeah.
They're like,
If I'm
they're
not
like, hey,
mistaken,
look.
if I'm not mistaken, they came back from commercial to him like bending. If you didn't see it, his arm bent in the opposite way that elbows bend, and you could pretty much see the bones sticking out from below his skin. It was disgusting. Don't look at it.
Rock solid performance of the week goes to the skin of his left arm.
Yeah, for holding. I mean, you could literally see his elbow coming out.
Just gonna rip out.
It looked like a scene from Harry Potter in the second movie.
Yeah.
Take his
Oh my gosh.
No,
Yes,
dude,
dude.
I know what you're talking about. But we'll talk a little bit about the Seahawks. Sam Darnold had maybe the best half of football I've ever seen in my life. He was 16 of 16, 282 and 4 touchdowns in the first half alone.
And the Seahawks are not like, it's one of these things where like this Seahawks team would be a top 4 team in the NFL any other season. And they're not winning quietly either. They are killing teams.
Yeah, they're good.
But yet, like, we're not talking about them.
No.
It's weird.
I feel like the Seahawks have had this since the Legion of Boom days. Like, after the Legion of Boom, they became so irrelevant. And they've just consistently just been a solid team.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, they've gotten these pieces, and they are really good. But it's so hard to, like, talk about them because you're just so used to, like, yeah, it's the Seahawks. Like, yeah, like, they're good. Like, it's not a surprise that they're, like, this good necessarily,
Yeah, like,
So-
they're going to make the playoffs.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
And they don't have like these marquee matchups either. I think that's part of it as to why they're not being talked about. Because the past 3 weeks, Commanders, Texans, Jaguars, none of those are like the most sexiest matchups, right? And the one that they did have, the Bucks game, which was awesome. The
that was a
throwback
great
uniforms
game.
was great.
Yep.
But they lost, so it was
Yeah.
like well, whatever. But yeah, no, I mean they're a serious team. Both their only 2 losses are both good losses. Is 49ers and Bucks, both close games. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
And I think they're starting to get that national recognition.
And Sam Darnold and JSN continue to be the best wide receiver,
By far.
or
They're
quarterback
boys.
wide receiver duo in
It's
the
not even
NFL.
close.
It's not even
no,
close.
there's literally nobody else. Joe Flacco and Jamar maybe are getting there, but
But I think that's just pure numbers.
exactly.
Yeah.
Season.
Production and winning games, it's
Exactly.
Darnold and JSN for sure, without a doubt.
And
Yeah,
then-
Seahawks are watch out.
And then it's been a long recap this week, but it kind of felt that way this week.
Yeah, it was
Like,
a good week.
really
Good week of way
A lot
better
of
than last
surprising
week.
games. Yeah.
We can keep this one quick. The Cardinals and Cowboys met 27-17. Cardinals won, and it
We
looked
tried to
like-
watch this game.
Yeah.
and
Try
it-
to watch it.
It
Couldn't.
looked like the Cardinals decent offense.
I mean, Jacoby Brissett is better than Kyler Murray.
Yeah, and
Easily.
officially now the starter to prove it. So,
Yeah, he's got the next 4 weeks to either get a good contract somewhere or cement his job in Arizona if they decide to move on from Kyler. I will give credit to like 150-year-old Calais Campbell who came out today and had 2 sacks. He's going to be around forever.
Yeah, that dude.
Our
I mean,
grandkids are gonna be talking about 98-year-old Clay.
Yep, still
Yeah.
out there,
He's
looking like a
huge
cyborg out there.
he's
man.
gonna be like 5-time Walter Payton Man of the Year
Yeah, I'll just never forget too in like Madden 18 or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
when he was on the Jags.
yeah, when he was on the Jag, like, he
Yeah.
was gross. Then like 19, he was gross. And then Madden 20, they like released X Factors.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember his run stuffer ability? He was just the
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
disgusting
Just
player
nasty,
to have
bro.
He's
possible.
massive too. He's a
I
big
think
dude.
he's
Boy.
6'8".
Yeah, he's a
He's
pretty big boy.
Big boy.
Jeez.
But we just had the trade deadline pass about 24 hours ago now, and I'm kind of wondering, like, if Kyler's not going to play, and when he does play, he just hasn't been very good over the past few years. I think that he really could have used a change of scenery. I'm not really sure why the Cardinals. I'm sure they shopped him, but couldn't get a deal done for him.
Today. I was a little surprised nobody wanted to go after that.
Yeah, especially with guys like Sauce picking up 2 first-round picks. I wonder what Kyler could have gotten.
Right.
But that's just a fun little what if.
That might be more of a off-season ordeal.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think that's going to be a big,
he'll be a
big
big-
talking point in the offseason.
I could totally see him getting like a Russell Wilson type trade going, like where it's like a lot of future being traded for a lot of present.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I mean, let's just get right into the weekly award show. Rock solid performance of the week. Abe, who do you got?
I'm going to go with Sam Darnold of the Seattle Seahawks. I mentioned he had that perfect half. He was unstoppable in the first half, and then he did throw a pick in the second half and ended up 21 of 24 with, I mean, still really good numbers. They blew out the Commanders. I'm not going to fault him for any turnovers in the second half. Him and Cam Little, Jacksonville's kicker, record-setting 68-yard field goal, and pretty much won the game for him. So those two guys are my rock-solid sports performance picks of the week.
Nice. I'm going to go with the guy that we just talked about, Brock Bowers. My
Yes.
goodness, brother. I mean,
Holy cow.
coming off an injury. He started off the season not that well, by the way. Like, he was there for, I think, for the first 3 weeks. Couldn't really get a lot going. All of a sudden, you come out here after this injury and light it up. You kind of like revive Geno this season. Now, is he going to be amazing all season, Geno? No. But Brock Bowers, he's going to be amazing all season. He deserves it. This dude, he's, everything is advertised, and he proved it against Jacksonville.
I mean, he's been the best tight end in the NFL since his sophomore year at Georgia.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, he was
agree.
making grown men in the SEC look like little boys.
I genuinely think he should have been a top 5 pick. Like
I would
I
have picked
said
him
it back
first.
in his draft. Like I said he should have been a top 5 pick.
Oh, yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah, he's truly that guy. Deserves all the flowers. It's just a shame that he has to be on the Raiders and they have to lose, and still, in a game like that.
Typical Raider stuff.
Right? Isn't that just par for the course?
Andrew, who do you got as yours?
I want to give my rock solid performance to a man by the name of Drake May.
That's a good pick.
Yeah,
Drake.
Continuing.
Drake May.
Drake May. But yeah, if you look at how we can look at this week specifically, but like he trashed the Falcons defense, which admittedly sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's really hard.
No telling.
And he was just super consistent. Made Demario Douglas look like a superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has Stephon Diggs, who I guess is okay.
You've been pretty good.
Well, he only had 38 yards in this game, so it depends. But yeah,
Spread the wealth.
I got to give it to Drake May.
Nice.
Good pick. Grayson, who you got?
My rock solid performance of the week. I haven't done this in a while. I'm giving it to an entire unit.
Yeah.
The Bears offense.
Holy cow.
47 points. Are you kidding me?
What was their final total yardage? It was over 500,
It
wasn't it?
was 576 total.
Good
yards of offense.
Lord.
That's ridiculous. You got Caleb Williams getting 280 yards again. Already mentioned that. DJ Moore threw for a touchdown. If you didn't miss that.
Good for him.
Kind of fun to see.
Nice.
Kyle Monangai, apparently.
Yeah. He just runs hard. Him and Pacheco both went to Rutgers, and they both have the same, hard,
that same
gritty
style.
run
Yeah,
style.
absolutely.
Yeah. Them Rutgers boys.
Tulsa
Shiano gets them
Loveland.
ready.
6 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, including the game winner.
Yeah, Loveland was nice.
By the way, those 2 game winner plays for the retake the lead from oh my gosh, I just blanked out from DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Kinda, and then the Colson Loveland, that was bad from the Bengals defense. But what do you expect? But
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, that's
I don't-
par for the course for
I
them
don't
at this
care
point in the
that it was
season.
against the Bengals defense. It's hard to put up almost 50 points a week against any NFL team, and yeah, they did it.
Yeah, the Bears, I mean, it finally clicked. They look like the Ben Johnson Lions offenses.
Of course.
They were just everywhere.
And then Unk of the week. I feel like if we don't have all the same guy, I'm gonna be slightly disappointed in you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, do we just want to say it at the same time on 3? Because I feel like we do.
I mean,
let's just.
I don't think that there's any other option. You know.
Yeah.
There's other options, but like there's the primo option.
He's our penultimate Unk too.
Yeah,
He is just
throughout the first half of the season, I feel like this guy's been here every week. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Joe Flacco.
We gotta find a way to get this guy an Unk of the Week award, like physically.
Yeah,
470 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. But like 470
He-
yards.
He kept him in the game. He was. I mean,
I was
oh my
about to
gosh.
say, I know he had the picks or the pick, but you still found a way to claw back, and you should have won the game. With how that game ended, you should have won the game.
Yep.
It's just upsetting.
Just
that
needed
your
one
defense is
stop.
That dog awful.
He's got so much fight.
But yeah,
I
it
love
was
him.
so impressive. Again,
Joe Cooler.
yeah, just Joe Ice out
Joe
there, man.
Freeze.
Yeah,
Icy
Joe
Joe.
Freeze.
Joe
all
Freeze.
Of them. All of them.
Yep. Shocker of the week. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
I want to go with the not necessarily a shocker, but it was bound to happen at one point. I didn't think they would do it this week against this team, but the Colts falling completely flat on their face against the Steelers. I didn't think it would be that bad. 6 turnovers after 4 throughout the entire course of the season leading up to this point. I'm very confident in saying that they'll bounce back, but the shocker was just how bad it was this week. They were completely shut down. They couldn't do anything.
I have to go again with my apology. The Vikings, those guys really surprised me coming out and beating the Lions out in the way that they did at Detroit.
Not easy to do.
Yeah, they were, again, statistically wasn't their best game. Doesn't matter. Still found a way to win by 3. And now the NFC North is kind of open. Like it's anybody's game. The Vikings are sitting, I think, at 4-4 now, and they're only 1 game behind everybody else. Like it's all right there.
Are the
entire division.
Packers at the
Packers
top?
are 5-2-1,
Yep.
so that helps them. But the other 2 are 5-3.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean
Gross.
that
Yeah,
division's
that's a
going to
tough
come
division.
down to week 18. It has to. So I'm really excited to see that. And I was surprised by the Vikings, but impressed.
My shocker of the week isn't necessarily so much. It does have to do with the Rams versus the Saints.
Okay.
I'm not shocked that the Saints lost. What I am shocked is the regression that Alvin Kamara has. And if you didn't know, we here at Rock Solid Sports WTK, right? That's where we're at currently at the bottom of Andy Holt Tower, old University of Tennessee. It's not that I expected more from Alvin Kamara, but I did. You know, and this whole season he's just been not good. And is it a him problem? Is it a the Saints problem?
Right.
Am I seeing Taysom Hill led the team in rushing?
Taysom Hill did lead the team in rushing, 4 carries for 30 yards.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's upsetting because Alvin Kamara got 6 carries, 14 yards.
Ugh.
I could have got more yardage than that.
Yeah, it feels like he's kind of just clocking in, clocking out. Like, hey, man, we
Yeah.
all know
That's
why we're
another
here.
guy like Murray that I'm surprised that there were no deals made for him because, I mean, he's still Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Like, he can still make plays. He's a great player, but he's just not going to do anything on the Saints. I don't know what it is. Maybe he just wants to stay.
Yep.
maybe.
And then who was y'all's? Oh, I'm sorry. I almost
Yeah.
didn't do my
Yeah.
shocker
Got
of the
yours,
week.
man.
Mine's kind of organic. I guess we were talking about philosophy earlier.
Yeah.
You know, before the show started. I guess I'm going to talk about a little philosophy here. My shocker of the week is that the Raiders were 1 play away from beating the Jaguars.
Yeah, they were so
That's such a weird game, and like I feel like the Raiders and Jaguars just match up so bad too. Like the Jaguars should
Yeah.
have beat the Raiders by 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pure matchup wise. Yeah, I mean, if we would have still had locks of the week, I would have taken the Jaguars honestly.
Yeah.
For whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, at the time, I could see that.
Good-
But,
Good
I
for
mean,
the black hole, man.
can't hate him going for 2 at the end. At the end to
fully
win.
respect
Yeah, I'm just shocked they were 1 play away from it. That was,
Yeah, I know.
They made
Good-
a better headline too. Good
That
for
Brock Bowers was 1 play away from keeping them in that or
Oh,
letting them
for
win.
Sure, for sure. And then who is everyone's bum of the week? Let's switch it up. Let's go Andrew first. Who's your bum of the week?
My bum of the week, Dallas Cowboys defense.
Yeah. I mean, you can't stop Jacoby Brissett and who? Amari DiMarcado.
Marty Mercado.
I mean,
Right.
credit to Marvin Harrison. He was all over the field. He was making plays all day.
Ron Bland.
Smoked Daron.
That dude.
Smoked
I think
him.
he broke 6 ankles. on the same
Yeah,
play.
he put Deron Bland in a
Yeah.
Deron blender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wasn't he the dude that they just paid all this money to?
Oh
too?
yeah, he
He's-
got like
he's-
a big bag.
He set the
Yeah.
pick 6 record 2 years
he
ago.
Did. Yes. So
Yeah.
they said, "Oh, that was really good. No luck based at all. Let's go ahead and pay that kid."
Yeah.
And like he didn't. He looked like he was. You ever seen those wrestling things where they get like the oil and everything?
Yeah.
He looked like he was one of the oiled up people.
Yeah. He just couldn't tackle.
Maserati Marv.
Yeah, Maserati Marv sped past him.
He did.
My bum of the week is Commanders head coach Dan Quinn for keeping
Yes.
Jaden Daniels in at the end of that game and then ultimately him getting injured. Of course, you can't predict injury, but at that point in the game, you got to just pull the
Yeah,
quarterback.
it was
That game's been over since half. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was what, 28 to single digits at half. It was bad.
Yeah,
And-
and Jaden's been hurt all season.
Yeah, Jaden's been hurt, so, and that's just, I mean, if he's out for more than 3 or 4 weeks, which he probably will be, especially considering he'll have to have some kind of I mean, I've seen some things that say could come back.
Really, I mean, Khalil Mack had a similar looking injury earlier in the year, and he's already back.
Yeah,
so,
he already came back. So, I mean, if Jaden can come back, that's huge, but he's going to miss an extended period of time, and we've seen the Commanders without him. And Mariota's okay. He's not Jaden Daniels. He's not going to win you any games. But yeah, my bum of the week is Dan Quinn for keeping him in.
Great pick.
I actually do like that.
Yeah, I love that pick.
My pick goes along with Grayson's rock solid pick. Give me the Bengals defense. 'Cause that
Good
was
Lord.
pathetic. It would have been the Bears defense, by the way, if it went the other way.
Yeah,
because
for
that
sure.
was not good at all either.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, guys! There's less than a minute left. Just make a tackle. Just make one
tackle.
and couldn't get it done. It was pathetic.
They couldn't
It was
get one
sad.
stop.
It's been year after year after year. There's nothing being done to fix it. It's embarrassing at this point.
It's bad.
Bum of the week, basically every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bum of the week has been bum of the year so far as well. In honor of the midseason and the fact that I hate my own team, I'm gonna take the Titans as the bum of the week.
Yeah, it's just
You get handed a pick six and a kick return touchdown or punt return touchdown in the first quarter, and you lose and don't score a single offensive point for the rest of the game. Are
No.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
You can't do that. And this is the trade deadline. We just moved Drummond Jones. That's it.
yeah,
Are
the
you
only player we
kidding me?
traded, and we sent him to Baltimore for what, like a 4th and a 6th, or
Yeah, which is-
a 5th that could become a 4th.
Nice
but
value from Borgonzi.
Decent
Good
value, but I would have really liked to see someone like Pollard traded. I know they were asking a lot for him.
Did you see the whole thing where apparently someone offered a third for Chigakonkwo? We didn't take it.
And I would have taken that in a heartbeat because Gunnar Helm has already proved that he can be.
He's better.
Yes.
I mean, better might be a little bit of a stretch, but I do
He
like.
will be, I think.
I think he will
I
be.
think right
Yeah.
now he looks better than Okonkwo.
Not crazy to say at all. But I think we definitely should have traded Chig, Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley. Simmons was never on the table. We're
Get everyone out,
we're
yeah.
keeping him no matter what. Everyone except Simmons and Cam
Cam.
Ward. Yeah, they could have been traded. I really would have liked to see the Titans do a lot more. I agree with you.
Also,
there.
another week went by where the team was not sold, so
That's always
sucks
bad.
too.
Yeah, we need
And
to trade
another-
owners.
Another just little factoid to help you out with the bum of the year case.
We should be able to trade
They're
owners.
the Titans now have the most consecutive games with fewer touchdowns than their opponent in the current era. I'll just give you the list of the teams that they're with here. We have
Are
the
we getting into
19.
Dayton Triangle?
Oh, we
Yeah,
are.
we're in the
Oh, we are.
Triangles territory.
The 1942 to 45 Chicago Cardinals hold the record with 19. The 76 to 77 Buccaneers have 18. The Dayton Triangles in 1927
Let's
to
go.
1929
Let's go.
had
That's
17 in a
before World
row.
War II.
That is almost 100 years ago. 100 years ago.
That's before
and
the
the
Great
Titans are
Depression.
and the Titans are 2 games away from tying that record of having the most consecutive games with fewer touchdowns than the opponent. Let's see if they can get it done. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's history
Let's
right there.
see. They've got a bye week this week, and after that, they host the Texans, and then they host the Seahawks,
Okay,
and
well,
then
that's
they
happening
host
for
the
that one.
They're getting
Jaguars.
smacked, all three of those.
Yeah.
Is there any chance we win any of those games?
No.
I would even go so far as to say you've lost the bye week too.
I was about to say.
It's not
They might
crazy
get
to
one
say.
step closer with the bye week.
And then I will say, December 7th at 1 p.m., glued to your TVs you shall be as the Titans play the Browns in Cleveland.
Myles Garrett is going to feast.
Myles Garrett might set the sack record in that game. It's going to be so bad.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, the Titans, when I saw they were in Dayton Triangles territory and the Buccaneers team that didn't win a game for their first 2 years of existence, I was like, all right, well, I'm just, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna bandwagon.
Historic.
Is there any room on the Falcons bandwagon? Can I hop on
Brother,
that? Is there a Falcons bandwagon?
Come on over.
Okay, bet. I'm there.
We're gonna win the Super Bowl.
I
What was
like
it,
it.
Coach?
Sweet.
I think we all just need to get Dayton Triangles merch. That's what
Yeah,
I've heard.
I actually. All right, yeah,
I'm
I'm
down
putting that
with
on
that.
the to-do
I'm in.
list.
Let's do it.
We're a Dayton
Triangles.
Triangles podcast.
Yes.
What
All
a
right.
name for a team.
Yeah, the
We're about to hit
Triangles.
we're about to hit the break, ladies and gentlemen. But guess what we got this week?
What's that?
Not an ad read, but we do have a read.
Hey.
Alex, we are going to take a break from bashing you, and we're actually going to say that your Tuesday writing tips are awesome.
Yeah,
Love
We
the
love
writing
them
tips.
so much.
they actually do help.
Everyone reads them. All four of us read them.
Take them to heart.
I actually annotate them.
I take notes on his notes
Yes.
and make my own
Yes.
notes.
Like
They're
we just
good
love,
notes to take.
we love Tuesday's writing tips. Unfortunately, I can't pull anything from memory of what I've learned right now.
That's because it's
But-
all in your notebook.
Yeah, I'm
But
I'm
it's
currently in a
all-
journalism class that's teaching me AP style, so a lot of it's just the same. But it's all good. I've actually done a few write-ups for the station, and it definitely helps. So
Great reminders.
we appreciate Alex. We love everything he does.
We love you, Alex. No, get us an ad.
Good as a Raid Shadow Legends ad.
Come on, there's so many, Alex.
I wonder if
Please,
they're
Alex,
begging you.
please. We're back here at the bottom of Andy Holt Tower. Greyson Calonge, Abe Bates, Bradley Hicks, Andrew Patterson, as always here. I don't think we read our names enough on here. I think we deserve more recognition for having.
I
the
think we
greatest
do, too.
podcast
Yeah,
of all time.
100%.
Straight up.
Let's see. Let's get into something happened this week. Or can y'all remember what happened this week? I think it's
A bunch of defensive players got traded.
Something NFL.
trade deadline was this week. As per usual, the trade deadline brought a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of interesting. This was one of those trade deadlines I think was pretty good. I mean,
It's been more active than I
Yeah.
feel like it has in years past. The Jets had a massive fire sale, which we could have predicted. Not a lot from the other bottom feeders in the NFL,
That was what
specifically the Saints and the Titans.
there were no blockbusters this year, which kind of made me sad. But like, there were good players on the move for sure.
Yeah, one trade that could kind of be considered a blockbuster just because of the return that the team got is Sauce Gardner to the Colts for 2 first-round picks and A.D. Mitchell. Is Sauce Gardner worth 2 first-round picks?
I don't inherently think so. I mean, if you can get him, I guess he has to be worth it. But I think maybe a first and a third would have been much more.
Yeah,
attractive.
and A.D. Mitchell, he's pretty good.
Yeah,
he's not
fine.
bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, the one blunder that he had this season, unfortunately, is going to be what he's remembered as a Colt. But yeah, I thought this was not the best move from the Colts. They're obviously showing that they're in win now mode, and
That's-
they're
yeah, that's a
fully
big
buying
win
into
now
Daniel
move.
Jones.
Can I read y'all some stats from Sauce Gardner?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
people forget that like he has the name,
Right.
he has the cool branding with Wingstop and everything, but
Yeah.
people forget that he's not been good these past 2 seasons. First of all, he's
He
led the
hasn't.
league in holding penalties.
Yep.
This year currently and last year by a significant number. He's 81st in solo tackles, 49th in assists. I don't really think sacks is a quarterback stat, but he has never recorded a sack in his career.
Nah.
He is 9th in missed tackles. He does not have an interception yet this season. He is allowing a 102.5 passer rating when targeted, which that's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
He's allowing 17 yards per reception right now, and that's like abysmal.
Yeah.
And he only has 5 pass breakups, and he's allowed 10 receptions.
I mean, he's
not good.
Hear me out. He's been bad on the Jets.
Yeah.
I will say, he is getting he's getting the team's number 1, and he's probably having to look at the threes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to the Colts, Anarumo has already proved throughout the course of this year that the Colts defense can be lights out.
Yeah.
Those boys can play.
And they needed help at DB.
They needed help at
One area.
Yeah, and if Sauce can come back to his full potential, this could end up being a game-changing trade for the
I
Colts.
would say even 3/4 of his potential.
Yeah.
As long as he can do something other than
Right.
what he did this season and last season.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to say, we're going to talk about both sides of each trade. I think the Jets, as of right now, have won this trade.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh,
First,
100%.
two firsts
First
and
this
AD
year,
Mitchell,
first
yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
Right now, they have their own 2 firsts and an extra 3. They have 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years.
They could.
That's wicked.
I mean, obviously they're not going to go into the draft with 5 first-round. Maybe not. Obviously, maybe they just do it. But with that draft capital, that opens them up to pretty much
lot.
anything with that amount of draft capital over the next 2 years.
I would say it would open them up if they weren't the Jets.
Yeah, I was gonna
True.
say,
They are going to blow these
I was about to
picks.
say,
I'll
yeah,
say
I
this.
can't wait to
No,
see how
I'm
they
gonna
mess
I'm gonna
this
defend
up.
the Jets a little bit. They always have one pick every draft that turns out to be good, but they never get anyone
Right,
great.
Sauce was one
Yeah.
of those.
Yep.
Like Sauce, good.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson, pretty good. You
Yep.
know, even who's their guy that they got last year from Florida State, the edge rusher. He's been
I
been
don't
looking-
remember.
he's been looking.
Talking about Verse?
Yeah,
He
the
went-
first.
Verse went to the Rams. That's
No,
the
not
only thing.
Verse.
Verse.
Hold on. Yeah, y'all keep talking because I'm gonna look this
Okay,
up
yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, but they also traded Quinnen Williams to
Yep.
the Dallas Cowboys.
Which
Will
Dallas.
McDonald. Will McDonald.
Will McDonald, yeah, he's
and
been
he's
good.
looked fine.
Yeah, he's been good.
And Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson's looked fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you see what I'm saying? They never have this lights out, like, holy crap.
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah,
So, I mean, if they keep their 5 firsts,
they got to hit on
yeah.
one of those, right?
Surely.
surely you'd think.
Even a blind squirrel, man.
Yeah,
They
even
find
a blind
nut.
squirrel.
I've been playing the lottery with the same mentality.
Right.
and
Yeah,
AD,
eventually.
and AD Mitchell's a great player to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they
excited
needed.
to see
They
if
definitely
he-
needed some help
That
at wide
didn't hurt the
receiver.
Colts a ton to give away either.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah,
their
they're
wide
loaded at
receiver room is
receiver.
depth.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they're
got
fine.
crazy depth there.
And you also got Warren, and then Jonathan Taylor might as well be his own receiver. You know,
Yeah.
they're totally fine there.
Yeah, but
Good trade for both sides as of right
yeah,
now.
I
But
think
the
that's a great
Jets
trade.
slightly got a better.
Yeah, they won that, but
yeah,
Could change.
they also did. Let's go ahead and move on to Quinnen Williams, moving on to the Cowboys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big one. And
Andrew, you said you got a lot to talk about.
I have a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
to
go
talk
ahead.
about because do you have what they gave up?
I do. Yeah, I can pull that up real quick. I mean, first of all, they gave up. I think
yeah,
it's
I got
Mazai, I think.
Mozzie
is what-
Smith out of
Mozzie,
Michigan,
Mozzie,
yeah.
Mazai, who has been out of all graded defensive tackles, has been the worst graded
rock
defensive tackle.
bottom.
ooh,
Like I'm not saying like the worst. Like I'm talking objectively the worst.
Yeah.
I'll get that official.
and he was
number for you
a
in
first-round
second.
pick a couple of years
Yeah.
ago out of Michigan.
And he's got a lot of promise, but they also got a 2026 second and a 2027 first.
What I want to hit on is if what the Jets got, if it is what I think it is, they got the majority of the stuff that the Cowboys got for Micah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So if you're the Jets, this is a payday.
Oh yeah,
But like, what are you doing? Is like, I'm not saying that Queen and Williams is bad, right?
yeah.
But like,
He's not Micah Parsons.
yeah, and
Yeah,
and I don't think he's ever been like he's great. Why did you give up so much stuff to get like we'll say an upper quarter?
Yeah, like he's a good defensive line.
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. And the Cowboys, they get Quinnen Williams, and they've also paired him with a guy they got during the Micah Parsons trade, Kenny Clark, who's proved over his career to be one of the better defensive tackles in the league. So this could prove to be maybe did the Cowboys win the Micah Parsons trade in a way, kind of, sort of?
They have a beautiful defensive tackle.
The beautiful, I mean, that defensive
It's crowded
line,
though. It's very crowded.
It's crowded, and the rest of the defense is very
Trash.
suspect.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
From what
matter.
we're
By the way,
seeing-
I have the official number. Mazai Smith is ranked 119th out of 119 defensive tackles. Wow, that's bad.
Crazy.
I mean, that's bad. I said that's bad. Like that's not literally the worst you can get.
That's
Like,
literally the worst you can get.
So with that being said, the Jets got no one in return. Really, they didn't. But
Yeah,
the
but,
second and the
you
first,
get a second and a
that's-
first.
You can't hate it.
And maybe hear me, maybe Mozzie Smith will turn around.
Yeah,
Maybe.
seriously. Maybe it's just a change of scenery. is
He
all
does
he
have a
needed.
lot of talent. I will give him that.
Yeah.
He's got to be. He's in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cowboys also went out and got Logan Wilson, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes,
For,
and that was a much better trade.
Yeah, that was a great trade. But honestly, it
Yeah,
was
for
a,
pretty much
It
peanuts.
was for a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
that's
for both teams, what it would have ended up. Yeah, it was literally this year's 7th.
Yeah.
The Bengals are going to drop him at the end of the year anyway.
Exactly.
So this was
I think
literally
so,
this
yeah.
was the Bengals getting value out of
Yeah, writing was on the wall.
out of garbage for
Right.
them.
Yeah, his time was up. His run that he had when the Bengals were hot.
Yeah,
that was fun. I've got
Ryan.
PTSD from him picking off Ryan Tannehill in the 2020 or 21 divisional round.
Yeah.
So Logan Smith, I'll forever hate you for that.
Wilson,
but you know, good change of scenery, and he could definitely help bolster that flageling Cowboys defense because he's talented.
Yeah.
I will say, I do find it funny they went from the 32nd defense in the league to the 31st. So, good for them, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do think that this was overall a great trade for both sides. It's kind of the Cowboys got the guy. Like it's almost like pre-ordering something you want. Like they pre-ordered him. Yeah.
Like, they were going to pick him up
He's
anyway.
getting free agency anyways, but now they've guaranteed that they have him.
Yeah. They get
and
first
they
dibs
a better
on
contract.
Yeah, they get first dibs on re-signing him. They don't have to battle in free agency. So.
Yep. And then again, Bengals, they were going to trade him anyways. They got value out of it.
Yep.
Congratulations, Bengals. You played the game right. Next one I do want to talk about is one that I think might be the most exciting trade of the deadline for me personally is Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks.
Love that trade.
I love it.
The most underrated deep. He's not even a deep threat. He's just a deep shot.
Just
threat.
a barn burner, man. I mean, he's just fast, man.
Yeah.
And you give that to Sam Darnold, who already has JSN. Like, I am so excited. Because, one, I think this is actually going to help JSN get even more production.
Yeah.
Because now they got to worry about, up top defenses do.
Yeah, maybe the
Safeties
best, sole deep threat in the NFL right now in Rashid Shaheed.
I'm very excited to see Seattle utilize this guy. I mean, both of their stock, or the entire Seattle's offense stock just went up. Shaheed's stock went up. JSN's went up. I'm very pumped.
Yeah, and they got him for a 4th and a 5th, which
I think
not
I
bad.
think it's
good
fair,
value. Yeah,
you know.
great for the Saints. I mean, Shaheed. When was he drafted?
I
he
think
is
3 years
20.
ago.
He is 27. So within the past 3 or 4 years, yeah.
And you traded away your wide receiver too for really good value. So
Yeah.
I didn't think he was that old.
I didn't either, but I mean, he can fly. Who cares how old he
I
is?
mean, that's true.
Shoot, yeah.
And here's another really big benefit of him being on the Seahawks because he does have some holes,
Yeah.
But I think with Cooper Kupp, because if you didn't look into Cooper Kupp's collegiate history and everything else that he did in the NFL, but he's just extremely well rounded. I think he can really help.
Yeah,
And once Cup gets back, watch out for Seattle's offense.
great
Yeah.
receiver
Yeah.
because they
Holy
literally
cow.
they can hit every single level. Because JSN's low key like a medium level, level.
Yeah,
field threat.
yeah.
Mhm. Cooper
Rashid
Kupp
Shaheed-
is one of the best slots of all time.
Rashid Shaheed does not know what the short and mid game are.
No.
He only
No.
knows deep ball.
And that's what
And
he does best.
Cooper Kupp is maybe like what you said, maybe one of the best slot short threats of all time.
Yeah, right. If you need a 5-yard out, Cooper Kupp is your man.
And for the Saints, by the way, in terms of value, Rashid Shaheed was not even a draft pick when he came in. So
Oh, he wasn't
you
even drafted?
Yeah, he was undrafted free
Wow.
agent in 2022.
That's
you get 2
huge
draft
return.
picks for him.
Yeah, I'm looking. He was also
you're selling
selected
house
as an
anyways.
all-pro kick returner 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
he's got, explosive
Dude's
kicking game ability
wheels.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the most perfect wide receiver room maybe ever crafted. You
It's
literally have
beautiful.
someone at every
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they've got every box checked at that.
Yeah.
I love it. That's going to be fun to
Good
see.
tight end room too. It's
If-
all the way around.
If you're a football purist, like this Seahawks team has to make you so happy.
Yeah,
I
and just
love
a
watching
it.
good
Makes me so
defense
happy.
too. Like,
They're just
I
fun,
love this
man.
team, and I love the Seahawks.
Benchwarmers are
are
Seahawks
a
fans.
very lovable team.
Oh yeah.
Throw us in the 12th, man.
yeah, we're in the 12th. We are in the 12th, man.
Yeah. Screw it. You got Seahawks. You guys have some dudes in Knoxville, Tennessee, at the bottom of Andy Holt Tower.
Yeah,
who are
we
a
love
part
it.
of the
Put
12th.
We're
us in,
rocking with
coach.
you.
Put us in.
And then the other wide receiver trade that was really interesting was Jacoby Myers leaving the team. I mean, he might have just flown back.
That's.
with
I was
the
literally about
Jags.
to say he might have just taken their plane back with him to Jacksonville.
Jaguars just got Jacoby Myers in the trade, but the Raiders get a 2026 4th and 6th. Honestly, another trade where I feel like both teams kind of got what they wanted.
Yeah, I think that's very, very fair value also. But I don't know. I mean, do you think Jacoby Myers is going to do good on the Jags?
That's
I was
preemptively?
literally about to say, I find it really strange that the Jags traded a 4th and a 6th for the guy who's going to be more than likely their wide receiver 2
Exactly.
right now, and then once Travis Hunter returns, I guess probably their third option.
Yeah.
I'm not saying wide receiver 3. I'm just saying their third option.
Right.
You know?
I mean,
It feels kind of weird to send that much value. For
I
that.
agree.
Myers is good.
Yeah,
He's been great on the Raiders. And a guy like that being third on your offense, you would kill to have that on most teams.
But not for a 4th and 6th.
True. Yeah.
I think they're looking at their record, I guess, thinking, okay, this year finally we are at least at 5-3. We can maybe make something happen in this division, at least to get to a wild card. If you have Jacoby, it's just another weapon to have right now to fill in that hole for Travis Hunter at the moment. So I guess that's what they're thinking. But long term, I think this is a bad trade for the Jags.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a really bad trade.
And
it's not
I will
worth it.
say, but like as of right now, you can't give this anything below like a C grade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause, I mean, he hasn't even.
Because
He might be in the building.
Right, who
now.
knows? Maybe he ends up.
and I mean, there's been games for him with the Raiders where you're like, holy crap, this guy could be a bona fide wide receiver 1 somewhere.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He's not better than Brian Thomas. He's maybe better than Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
As of right now.
As of right now, yeah, of
But
course.
you have to start Brian Thomas and start Travis Hunter over him because they're both so young. You need to still get them that.
Yeah, for sure.
They need the reps.
Yep.
But I do think Jacoby Myers would be good with a really good quarterback. Is Trevor Lawrence that quarterback? I'm
Right.
not inherently sure.
That's what I'm wondering
We
too.
still don't know.
Exactly. And it's like his weapons have been like kind of okay, kind of good, kind of better on paper for a lot of his career now. And so I think this is kind of like a desperation from the front office. Like, we got to at least give him somebody else.
if we throw
Yeah.
darts at the
Right,
board, it's
yeah.
gonna hit.
Something,
Huge
somehow,
question
some,
Yeah, they did
mix.
that. They did that with Christian Kirk,
Yes.
De'Ami Brown.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
I would
and
argue
Calvin,
very
Calvin
similar-
Ridley was good, but
Mac-
I mean,
Yes.
he still got shipped out.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins, I feel like that was kind of a throwing poop at the wall to see if it sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it's just and like all of these guys, same tier. I would say
Yeah.
Jacoby maybe he's a little bit better than Hollins, kind of same as Christian Kirk. You know,
Yeah.
when Kirk was on the Jags, similar level. I'm worried that they're panicking because they paid him so much money.
The wide receiver 2 stomping ground.
It is, man. It really is.
I feel like the entire AFC South is a wide receiver 2 stomping
Yeah,
ground.
it's just
Like,
a graveyard.
look at, the Colts. I would argue that Pittman is not a wide receiver 1. Pittman is a great wide receiver 2, like an A+ wide receiver 2.
Yeah.
They
might
have
be top
straight
dog.
wide receiver 2s across the board. The Titans. Calvin Ridley would be a decent wide receiver 2 for some team. And then
Yeah.
it looks like DK and Eli Ayamanor look like wide receiver 2s right now.
Yeah.
And then even the Texans. Tank Dell is a A+ wide receiver 2. Hope he gets healthy soon.
Nico Collins wide
is a
receiver-
wide receiver 1. I
Yeah,
will say
he
that.
is for sure.
But like even the guy they got Washington, is that his last name? I don't even know. Parker Washington's a wide receiver 2 as well. For
Yeah.
the Jaguars, just want to point that out too. But like it's the division of wide receiver 2s.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah, and it's still a tight division
Yeah. Except for
all
the
around,
Titans.
except for
Yeah.
that team.
And then we only got 2 more to talk about here. 2 more big moves. Because Drummond Jones, that's not going to be a huge.
Yeah.
That's not a huge loss for the Titans. They got what they needed, and he's going to be the second or third guy off the line for the Ravens. I don't know. They gave him
Yeah,
a lot of,
they just continue to add to that defense that was already getting better after their putrid start this season, and like this just bolsters my Ravens take even more than it already has. They themselves.
Yep. And then I'm going to go and hit the 2 most underrated trades, I think, and the players that the teams got, who are the headliners of the trade, huge gets for both those teams. First is Jalen Phillips going to the Eagles.
How does he keep getting away with it, bro?
It actually
Howie
pisses me
Roseman.
off.
I don't know how he keeps
Wowie Woseman,
doing it.
man.
Howie
For a
Roseman.
third.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, for a third, like that's ridiculous. He should have been a second round.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Dolphins got fleeced.
And he's a dog.
Yeah,
Now,
he's good.
His stats don't show it because they could triple team him every play because there's
Right.
no one else. But he's a dog.
But now that he's on the Philadelphia, he's about to go crazy
Yeah.
in that division.
Yeah. And then the other one is Trevor Penning going from the
Chargers.
Saints to the Chargers.
That's they lost Joe Alt against the Titans again, and the Titans pretty much ate Joe Burrow, not
Yeah,
Joe
Joe
Burrow,
Alt,
Justin Herbert alive.
Yes.
So I think this was a good panic move that they made. They had to get.
They had to.
They
Yeah,
had
it's
to get
a
somebody.
Small little Band-Aid over a big old gash. You know, like you're just
Yeah.
trying to hold it together. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's better than what they have. Right
Yeah,
now.
which
Penning is a
I
guy who
don't
will
even
probably
know.
start for them next year on the
Oh,
other side of the line.
Yeah,
which is
right.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can see-
They have a great piece.
Yeah,
with
if you put him at guard,
And the
you
issue
know,
has always been protecting Herbert in LA
Always.
over the course of his career. So never hate adding a tackle like that.
and it's crazy when they have Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater. When you have arguably two of the best tackles in the league on paper at the beginning of every season, and then
if they can keep
injuries.
Penning played at guard at
I was about to say
Northern
next
Iowa.
year if you
Yeah.
can move him into guard, that could get interesting.
He was a
That could get
guard in
really
Northern
good line.
Iowa where he played. So
There you go.
I think this is lining up to be a fantastic O line. This is going to be very injury prone because Trevor Penning is injury prone as well. But
He is.
who knows? I mean, if they stay healthy, they have the best O line.
Wait,
in the
I'm
league.
looking. The Eagles also added Jair Alexander.
Yes, they
I
did.
wanted to
I
talk
forgot about that, yeah.
Yes,
What?
that was a little bit earlier.
I
yeah.
missed that.
Yeah,
I will say that Jair Alexander's done nothing this season.
No, he
which
but
was kind
done a damn
of
thing.
surprising.
his
but
skill
Yeah.
set's still there.
And
I bet the Eagles
do I
figured it out.
think that it's Jair Alexander losing utility, or I think it's because the Ravens just don't know how to use him?
Right. That's
I
what
would
think
say
it
I
is.
don't think the Ravens know how to use him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If anybody's gonna know how to use them, it's gonna be the Eagles. So
Yeah.
And watch him just be a Pro Bowler because
probably will
Because
be.
why not?
Probably just gonna be awesome now. Yeah,
it's just going to be good. The Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl again. Nothing matters.
He won't
We'll
even
have
need to
die
start.
anyway.
He'll just come in and like dime packages, and
They-
he'll just light it up.
They might even do the tush push with Jerry.
Yeah, they're just gonna throw him in there and say, hey, we're
Just
making
for
sure
fun,
Jalen doesn't
yeah.
get hurt this time. Yeah, we'll just throw him in there. Who cares?
And then looks like teams are solidified for the rest of the season.
Yep.
We got the trade deadline done. We're officially at the midseason point, I would argue.
Yeah.
This is the midseason point. This is where you get to do or die mode. Let's get some power rankings. Heading into week 10, let's get some power rankings. I have a top 10. I actually have a top 11 because I did want to throw a team in the honorable mention category.
Yeah.
I've got 10.
I'll just kick
I have
it.
10.
I'll kick it, I guess. At my number 1, this might be controversial. I got the Bills.
I also have the Bills. I mean, I did have the Colts.
Yeah.
They just completely
I
pooped the
put 'em
bed.
there anymore.
I had
Can't
it.
put them there anymore.
It's
The
like
Bills-
AP poll voting, except with like competent voters,
Yeah, us. We are the most
We're
confident.
very competent. Yep.
Yeah, and then I have Eagles at my 2,
Oh.
Colts at my 3. I was down on them initially. I have the Patriots at my 4.
Okay.
I have the Rams at my 5. Packers at my 6 because they did lose. I did drop them a little bit. Broncos at my 7. Lions at my 8. Seahawks at my 9, which feels so wrong to have the Seahawks that low.
Yeah.
But that just shows you how loaded the NFL is this season.
It's fluid.
Number 10 is the Chiefs because I literally cannot drop them. I couldn't bring myself to drop them out of the top 10.
Can't.
I have the Bucks at 11, but with an asterisk, the injured Bucks are at 11. The
Yeah.
second they get a little bit healthy, just a little bit more healthy, they'll shoot right back into the top 3. Maybe
Yeah.
even number 2, number 1 area.
Yeah, I think that's valid. Our top 3 is about the same. In order, I've got the Bills, the Colts, Eagles, and then kind of like you, I was debating at this 4th spot. I put the Rams over the Patriots just because they've played amazing football up to this point, and they whooped the piss out of the Saints, which is what good teams do to bad teams.
Yep.
6, I've got the Seahawks. 7, I've still got the Chiefs just because of the dark, evil devil magic that resides in Kansas City and how they just refuse to ever die unless it's against the Bills in the regular season. But they'll meet them in the playoffs and beat them because it's written in the stars. After them, I've got the very injured Bucks. I still want to put up there just because they will get healthy. They will get these guys back and come back. And then 9, 10, 11, I've got the Chargers, Broncos, and then 11, honorable mention, the Ravens. Slowly coming back.
So I'll be back. I like it.
I'm just gonna do top 5.
That
'cause
works.
I have some spots that mesh and some spots that don't.
Mm-hmm.
I think if the Bills play like they did this weekend,
Right.
they're number 1. So I'm gonna go Bills 1, Denver Broncos 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like it.
a little change up.
Yeah.
After that, another AFC East, New England Patriots at 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go Eagles. Just I do like that pick solely because they're like the only team in the NFC
Right.
that looks to be good. And I'm gonna go 5 Seahawks.
Yep.
Okay.
I like that.
And then I got 10. I have my first team as the Rams right now. I think that they look really good right now.
I don't hate it at all.
Hot.
I
They look
was thinking
good.
about putting them.
Puka's
out top
back.
5.
I mean, they look they're good.
Yeah.
Second, I got the Bills.
Yep. Valid.
Third, I had the Seahawks.
Oh,
been rolling.
okay.
I still have the Colts at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the Eagles at 5, Chiefs 6, Lions 7, Broncos 8, Packers 9, Patriots 10.
You said
I'm
Lions, and I just realized I completely left them out of mine, but they should be in there.
They're in there somewhere.
Yeah, they're
I
in
feel like
there
we do this
somewhere.
every week. Like one of us always forgets
because it's
one
so
team, but
easy
yeah.
to. And there's just so many,
so many good
at the top.
I hope
And-
there's maybe some separation down the line.
There
honestly.
has
Make
to
our
be.
life
Yeah.
easier.
So one of these teams got to go on a win streak.
And then we're running a little long on this episode. We'll keep this
Yeah, we'll
next
do-
couple segments quick here. Division winners. We are officially at the midseason. Who do you guys have as the division winners right now? Right now, I have the Steelers, the Bills, the Colts, the Chiefs, the Bucks, the Rams, the Eagles, and the Lions. Very chalk, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I like it. I'm going to go Bills.
Yep.
I hate this because of my hot take at the beginning of the season.
But you know it in your heart to be true.
Ugh.
It's true, and it's going to
Yeah,
happen, and you
dude.
know it.
Ugh.
Say it.
I'm saving it for the end. All right, AFC South. I'm going Colts.
Good pick.
AFC West. This one's the hardest one to pick, which is just because
Yeah, it's a tough
it shouldn't be
division.
the Chiefs of the record, but it very well could be.
Yeah.
I love the Chargers, but I'll go Chiefs.
Yeah.
I like the Broncos too, and I think that those 3 teams are making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then I got. Actually, no. One of them's going to drop because the Patriots are going to slide into one of those spots. So let me say that. NFC East, Eagles.
Yep.
NFC North, Lions. It's going to be crazy though.
Maybe.
Go down to
Who
week
knows?
18. NFC South, still the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
NFC West. This one's so much fun. Give me the Seahawks actually to eventually come out on top of there. I think the Rams will eventually slide. Seahawks will transcend now they got Shaheed. Very interested to see that offense. And then the AFC North.
Say it. Say it. Do it.
You could just say like Lamar's team if you want.
You could just
No,
say,
I'm gonna say- I'm
the
gonna
team that's in the
say-
same city as the Wire.
I'm going to say the Steelers are going to hold on. Give me the Steelers to win the division.
I think the Steelers are going to hold on. As well.
I'm giving the Steelers holding on.
Well, I'm insulted.
I know.
But I'll say this,
I
I
know.
project myself being wrong. But
Okay. That's valid. I'm going to go starting off with the AFC East. I'm going to say the Patriots hang on to the lead there.
Okay.
They've already got one over the Bills this year, and the Dolphins and the Jets just aren't relevant. Granted, it's hard to beat a team twice, and I could very much see the Bills coming back into this, especially with how they beat Kansas City. But AFC North, Ravens are my pick. Just because the Steelers will go 9-8, 10-7, or something like that, and the Ravens are going to fight and claw their way back. AFC South, Colts by a mile. If they lose the AFC South, they've completely imploded.
Biggest fall off of all time.
we will
Yeah.
never record another episode again.
Yeah, if the Colts fall off and don't make the playoffs, then nothing matters, and I'm eternally wrong. The AFC West, the Chiefs will make the playoffs no matter what,
Right.
because of witchcraft and devil magic. We've talked about this. I think the Broncos are going to win the division, just because of that defense. It is absolutely disgusting,
deadly.
and they just win games. Like they win games they shouldn't win. And then moving on to the NFC East, give me the Eagles, of course. NFC North, like Bradley was saying, it is just a rat race. But I could very much see the Lions pulling it out. I think they've got that one in the bag. They've been there more recently than anyone else. They've got the most experience, probably the best coaching, best team. NFC South, Bucks, chalk pick. NFC West, I like the Rams.
Yep.
Seahawks are great. 49ers are great. Rams are great. But give me the Rams because, again, I was talking about this with
Not the Cardinals?
Not Jacoby Brissett.
guys.
I do love me a little Jacoby Brissett, and the Cardinals gave the Titans their only win of the season, so I appreciate them for that, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. But yeah,
That's
give me the Rams winning the NFC
The two
West.
West divisions are definitely going to be the most fun to watch. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I could definitely see a lot of playoff action from those.
I'm going to start from the bottom, work my way up.
There we go.
All right.
I like the Rams in the NFC West.
Yep.
I'm not saying that the Seahawks won't also be in the playoffs. I
Yeah.
just think that the Rams are a little bit better.
Yeah.
NFC South, we're going to change things up.
Yeah.
Are
I
we
was
now?
waiting.
Yeah, it's not the Buccaneers. Y'all better get ready. It's
Oh,
the
my
Carolina
Lord.
Panthers.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I
Jesus.
thought about it. I thought about it.
He threw us a
I
180.
love
See,
that.
you should have thrown it in.
I know.
Hey, did y'all see the Meow Mix podcast is back?
Yes, dude, it's back.
And then-
Yes,
No,
yes.
and then it got canceled again, though. Did you see that?
What?
Yeah, because
No.
Jonathan Stewart, Luke Kuechly, and Greg Olson all tweeted at them. Were like, "Bro, we're winning. Don't bring it back." So they said that now that
You
they
gotta
said,
respect the
they
legends.
said
Hey.
no. Then they Meow Mix tweeted. They said that they're gonna have a very active Twitter now, but they'll
Okay.
wait to bring back until they go on.
That's
a
a good
Nice.
medium. I
I
like
like
that.
that.
Meow Mix. We miss you in the podcasting
Yes,
world, though.
That's awesome.
The game is bigger. I love it.
I love it.
NFC North, I got only because of the tie. I have the Green Bay Packers winning that.
That's
Like this is competitive, and I see really any of those three, the Bears, the Lions, or the Packers winning. So the tie throws out. NFC East, 100% the Eagles. I hate to say that. I really do.
Yeah.
It hurts me from the
It
bottom
was
of my
alive
soul.
for a few weeks.
It was
that take was
alive,
alive,
dude.
and it was awesome.
And it's not because the Eagles won't lose anymore. It's because the other three will
I
not
was
win.
going to say, it's because that
They're
division is
just, the rest of the
stinking.
division is bad.
Hey, your take was like
Awful.
Icarus, though, man. It
So
it flew
close.
long enough to see the sun.
Icarus laughed as he fell
As he
because
fell.
it knew that he had soared.
It's the funniest TikTok sound ever. Man. There's some hard edits to that one. But anyway.
Yeah. I wanted to say Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with the Chargers and the
I
Broncos
like it.
coming
Woo.
in
I
second.
like
Go
it.
Chargers! Come on.
Bolts.
You're the first person to say that this week.
I know, right?
In the world.
I know.
They don't have any fans.
None.
Except for that lady they
Except for me,
paid.
bro. Except for
They
me.
paid her, don't worry.
No, she's a plant.
She's
a
the,
100%
I was gonna say,
plant.
she's the first ever industry plant NFL
Jeez,
fan.
dude.
Solely from a scheduling perspective, I'm going to go with the Jaguars. Because
Okay.
Their next few games are a lot easier than the Colts' few games.
True.
Very true.
I'm going to go with the Steelers for the AFC North.
I could see it.
Yay.
I have to argue that the Ravens, I don't think, are as good as people think that they are. Some people to my right.
Hey, no one hates the Ravens more than me. I despise the
know that
Ravens.
it's
I hate them.
I mean, I'm just saying,
But-
you picked them.
I did, and I will continue to until Lamar Jackson gets injured again. But as long as he's under center and the defense is healthy, I'm going to stand by my take.
Okay. I mean, we are recording. So I just
Oh,
want you
yeah,
to
this
know.
is on record.
For AFC East, I know everybody wants to talk about the Bills. I like your pick. I'm going with the New England Patriots. You look at their schedule, it's a cakewalk
Yeah, it's
from here
easy.
on out. And I don't think the Bills are going to keep up as like the solid defense that they did. So.
Okay.
Yep, love that. All right, let's move into the mid-season awards. By the way, this is not our predictions. This is not how our predictions have changed. These are just the mid-season awards. If the season ended today, who gets these awards? All right, we can be quick with these two.
Yeah.
Shocker team, Colts, has to be.
Colts, yeah. I
Has to
mean,
be.
no one
100%.
picked them at all coming into this year.
And then bum team, I don't really feel like there's been a super bum team, but if I had to give it to one, I'd say the Texans right now.
Yeah, like a surprisingly bum.
Yeah, like surprisingly
Yeah,
bum.
I would say.
In my opinion, I'd say the Jets. I was expecting
fair.
more than one win from them coming into this point in the season. Justin Fields wasn't bad. Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, just naming dudes. Fresh head coach. I didn't think they'd be as bad as they are, and I don't know. They were very disappointing to me personally.
I'm going to say the Commanders. They have been
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just
shockingly bad. I know obviously the
brutalized by
injuries haven't
injuries,
helped.
yeah.
but God, it's been rough.
I like that pick.
Yep. All right, let's move on. The important awards. We're just going to copy the NFL on their awards. Mid-season MVP. I am going to take the hot take here. He's led his team to a 7-2 record, and I did not personally expect him to lead his team to a 7-2 record. And he has the highest completion percentage in the league, and he has the third most yards, and he has the fourth most touchdowns. Drake May.
Yeah.
I am a
Love
Drake
some
May lover.
We,
Yeah, well, I
we
mean, who's not?
Drake
My
May.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great pick. He's sneaky dark horse for
Yeah.
like actual MVP.
He has all the stats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
If the Patriots can be like get a bye in the AFC, I think he can easily win it.
For sure.
My MVP for this first half of the season is Colts running back Jonathan Taylor.
Me too.
Yes,
It's been
I was gonna say
absolutely electric. Yeah, he's been
he
awesome.
earned it. It's kind of a shame last week didn't really
Yeah.
go as planned, but
Up
other
until
than,
then,
yeah,
he's
I
other
was
than
literally
that,
about to
we're
say,
crazy.
if last week didn't happen, it would have been a unanimous MVP, I think.
I think so, yeah.
But so Benchwarmer shocker team is Colts. Benchwarmer's bum team is the Commanders. Benchwarmer's MVP is Jonathan Taylor.
There we go.
Benchwarmer's offensive player of the year, which this does throw it off then because I picked Jonathan Taylor as my
Yeah.
Benchwarmer's offensive rookie of the year.
I'd
Or
like to
offensive
argue.
player of the year.
I'd like to argue Matthew Stafford in LA. He's
love
been
that.
playing lights
Great
out.
take.
I do like that.
Yeah, he's been playing really good. I like him for
And-
MVP, if not offensive player of the
Yeah,
year.
Christian McCaffrey, I think, is up
Yeah,
there.
McCaffrey's he's a good one,
Just having to play Superman all season long, man.
and he can do it.
Yeah, he proven it time and time again.
Who you got, Andrew?
Um,
There's a lot.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco. Oh, he said Joe Flacco.
I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go Rico Dowdle.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so we don't have an offensive player of the year name for Benchwarmers.
Too
We got
many
a
options.
four-way tie. I like
Yeah.
it.
You could also go JSN and Jamar. I mean, there's a lot. Yeah.
And then we move into one that should probably be unanimous. Defensive player of the year. I think we all have the same guy.
Miles.
Miles
we all have Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Miles
okay,
Garrett,
yeah,
bro.
He's an absolute
He is a-
freak of
Yeah, he's-
nature.
Yeah.
Colts and Miles Garrett are the unanimous votes right now.
Yeah.
Is Myles Garrett? I just want to throw this out there. Is he already the best Cleveland Browns player of all time?
I wouldn't
Jim
go
Brown.
that
Say Jim
far.
Brown.
I
Yeah.
would say
Jim Brown's up
Jim
there.
Brown.
Yeah.
Because Jim Brown did revolutionize what running is.
No,
so
yeah,
I feel like
he
you
did.
can't toss that. To
Yeah,
him.
I think Jim Brown.
We'll say like
Oh, Joe Thomas. I just
Top
looked
three.
up.
Joe
Yeah,
Thomas.
I think he's
Joe
top
Thomas is
three
up
for
there.
sure.
he's easily top three.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett. He's bona fide Hall of Famer already.
Well, Jim Brown also has the last name. Like he's not the team wasn't named after him, but it's kind of cool that Jim
Yeah.
Brown is the best Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, but Myles Garrett has 10 sacks through 10 games, and there was a 3-game stretch where he didn't have one. Granted, 5 of those came against the Patriots and Grayson's MVP
I was about
pick,
to say,
Drake
against the
May.
MVP, so I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
So yeah, I think defensive player of the year unanimously on this podcast is Myles Garrett. Guy's a freak.
I split rookie of the year up into AFC and NFC. Who is y'all's AFC rookie of the year right now? I can go first too.
I'll go last. I have a hot take with this one.
Okay. I'm taking Oronde Gadsden simply because of how much he's looking up right now too.
Yeah.
He comes in and he looks like an all-pro.
He looks like Antonio Gates did.
Yeah.
Like
He looks
genuinely. He
really
looks like a
good.
carbon copy, which is really funny considering he's on the Chargers.
Yeah.
I think Gadsden's a great pick. I'll give you Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
That's who I was
Quinshon's
balancing
good,
between.
yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
nuts. 2 Browns being in this is hilarious, by the way. Like, that is funny.
I was going to pick Gadsden from the get-go, so
That's a
I'll
great
stick
pick,
with
yeah.
Gadsden.
Gadsden's awesome.
My hot take is Kamir DK.
That's
Titans,
I like that.
like minuscule offensive production, but the return game, he's on track to win All Pro at return.
He'll probably be first team All Pro.
I think he absolutely should
he
be.
would.
Granted, offensive rookie of the year, it is offensive. I didn't quite think about that, but
that's fine. But he's now getting introduced into the offense. He looks pretty good.
yeah, I mean, his first game, he did really well.
He had
And-
16 fantasy points. I know that.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and move into the NFC. I think it might be unanimous. I'm gonna say Emeka Egbuka.
Yep.
Anyone have anyone
Yep.
different?
Jackson Dart.
I said Jackson Dart.
I said it.
I had
Nice.
Jackson Dart written down
Okay.
too. Yes,
I
but
think we got to give out 2 awards though, because those 2 have been like it's no one else but those 2. No one else has
Yeah.
been even close to those 2.
Yep.
yeah, those
AFC
guys.
little close. NFC it's
Yeah.
Egbuka and Dart.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah,
And then coach of the year, I feel like this should be kind of unanimous as
Steichen.
well.
Steichen.
Steichen.
Yeah.
The third Steich.
the third time.
Mike is crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, Colts head coach.
Yeah.
He's completely turned him around.
And then the fun award that's the most also debated award for some reason, comeback player of the year. I feel like they need to. The NFL needs to officially define what comeback player of the year
Right.
means because sometimes like
injury?
some guys
Is it-
injured all year,
Is it
comes
just
back
you
and has
used
a
to
great
be
season.
ass? Is
Yeah, or just
He
like,
used to play for the Jets.
right, exactly, yeah.
but I
mean,
have
it's-
Dak Prescott.
I think Dak is a good
I
pick.
like that. I have to go Danny Dimes. I got to go
Yeah.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones. Was McCaffrey injured last
he
year?
was.
So
Yeah, he's
McCaffrey would be a good
more
pick
than-
I
there.
feel like one of those 3 will actually win the award too.
I could
It has
definitely
to
see
win.
it, yeah.
It just depends on which way they want to lean. Do they want to lean
Right.
injury and team success, then go CMC.
Yeah.
Right.
Injury and individual success, go Dak Prescott.
Right.
Just pure
Just pure
stepping
you
up,
were
coming
cheeks.
back.
Pure aura,
Yeah.
Joe Flacco.
Hey, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. You want to move on to best bet now?
Well, we got one guy who needs to tell us his comeback player.
Come on, Andrew.
Me?
Speak up, bro.
Michael Penix.
Because see, I was going to go Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So
No, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
So-
one.
I was spoken for already.
I think we can unanimously say
Danny
Daniel
Dimes,
Jones
yeah.
there. I think that's
He
a good one.
deserves it. Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on to best bet. I'm not quite sure how the next week's looking,
Me neither.
but
I can kick us off if we want.
yeah, go ahead.
So last week I said the Lions are going to cover an 8.5 point spread against the Vikings.
Oof.
So that obviously didn't happen.
Yeah.
But shoot, man, why stop now? Lions to cover an 8.5 point spread against the Commanders. Surely this
like
one's
that
a
a
lot easier to do. No way the Lions give up an easy game 2 weeks in a row. There's no universe where that happens. Give me Detroit to cover 8.5 against the Commanders without Jane Daniels, without basically their entire team.
Yeah, I'm riding your wave, kind of. Not with the Lions, but with the
Right.
Broncos. I feel like the fact that
Oh, yeah.
Geno just popped off last week and the Raiders almost won
Great pick.
means that in prime time, in Mile High, Bo's going to go for 800 yards. 9.5. Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
Love it.
The one I had written down was the one that Bradley took, Detroit at Washington. I just got him winning outright. But if I had to get creative with it, give me Buffalo over Miami. Whatever the spread, whatever the money line.
9.5.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a bloodbath. if I
Miami
had
already
to
played them
guess.
close once. There's no way they play them close twice.
Also, please gamble responsibly. I don't know if we
Of
have to say
course.
that, but I feel like
Of
we
course.
should.
Oh, yeah.
I
If
think
we
you
don't,
do
we don't
gamble
even
point.
betting on these because we don't condone that.
Yeah,
No,
'cause we don't-
betting's stupid.
No.
I would never.
Alex
I
Carpenter is the
already
only
do
one who
that.
condones that.
Exactly.
Until he gives us an ad read.
Yeah, of course, of course.
We'll condone sports gambling when they pay us to.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shows where our heart is, too.
Yeah,
Go
right.
Benchwarmers, man.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
this is such a lock that if they lose, I will shave my head bald.
Oh.
Panthers are beating the Saints.
Okay. All right.
This is gonna be
right.
This is gonna be
God.
so fun.
Oh
You have
God.
so much
You're
Instagram
lucky the
content right
Panthers are
now.
home. You are lucky they're home.
If
no.
if it doesn't hit, can each of us like take a stripe off of your head until
can
it's
we
bald?
We can figure it out. We'll
Okay,
figure out
all
the
right,
details
all right.
later.
Okay.
Let's roll into everyone's favorite part of the week, the picks. Lowen had a great week last week. He went 8-6. The one and only Andrew with the Enlightenment and Bradley both went 7-7.
There we go.
Abe, you went 8-6 as well.
I'll take it.
I went 9-5. That
There
brings
you
our
go,
overall
Grayson.
records.
Another lead.
I'm at 47-24. Abe is at 39-32. Andrew's at 37-34, and Bradley is at 39-32. Let's roll into some
Okay.
picks
All right.
quickly here. What a random group of teams on bye this week. You got the Cowboys and Bengals, Titans, then the Chiefs. So you got-
Chiefs.
you
Chiefs
got-
won't play.
You got the two teams that everyone loves to play.
Yeah.
The team that literally is just awful.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs.
Raiders at Broncos. You know my pick. I'm not gonna harp
Is
on
this
it. Broncos.
unanimous?
Unanimous Broncos
Andrew?
Please hold.
at Denver.
What are we thinking?
Thursday
Raiders.
night?
I'm going Raiders.
Going Raiders.
You
going
crazy
Raiders,
person.
baby.
Our goat.
Raiders.
Our goat.
All right, 3-1 Denver.
All right. The international game this week, which I really have a theory that the NFL did not think the Colts are going to be this good.
Oh, absolutely.
No, they
not.
definitely did not.
Falcons, Colts in Berlin. Who you got? I got Colts.
As a Georgia native, I have to say, go Colts.
There you go. As a Tennessee native, I'm saying rise up, go Falcons.
Wow.
I got them
Picking
pulling off
the
the upset.
upset.
2 bad weeks in a row from Indianapolis, despite them everything I've said about them leaning in the opposite
it.
direction. I'm just gonna pick the Falcons for fun.
Give me the bounce back, Colts.
All right. Giants at Bears. This could be a sneaky fun game.
This could be
honestly.
sneaky.
But I don't think so. Bears.
Yeah. I got Bears.
Bears are hot.
Bears.
I mean,
Bears
after
are
an
so
emotional
hot.
win like that, you're gonna win 2.
The Bears are so hot right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
All right. Jags at Texans, and what could be a trap game?
This
for
is
the
this
Jags?
is scary. Yeah. Somehow Houston's favored again. I don't understand why Vegas keeps favoring Houston. Give me the Mills show, man. Give me Davis
Mills
Mills.
Mafia?
Give me Mills Mafia. I think
Yes.
the show might not be rated very highly on IMDb, but I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna see how Mills does out there.
You know,
on the Texans.
I was gonna say Houston, but then you reminded me of CJ Stroud's out, which
Right.
this could be. Davis Mills could be better than CJ Stroud.
Who knows?
Hot take.
He wasn't bad the year before Stroud got there.
wasn't
People
bad. He
people
wasn't-
forget
he was
the
fine.
team was bad. He wasn't that
Yeah.
bad.
No, I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Nice.
Yep, I'm going with Andrew. I'm taking the Jags.
I'm going with both of you. I'm taking the Jags.
All right, come on,
All right.
Texans.
Bills at Dolphins.
Ooh, I mean,
Bills
this is
Mafia.
Bills.
my best bet. Yeah, give me the Bills.
Unanimous Bills.
Bills. And might be Mike McDaniel's last game.
Yeah.
I would not surprise
Especially
me.
if he
I'm
drop-
surprised he's still
If
there.
he
think
drops
they
by
came out-
20 plus at home,
Yeah,
it's
I thought they came out and said they were going to hold
Oh,
on to him
yeah,
all
they-
year,
that
but
is right.
we'll see, man.
I think they
It's
could
a
honestly.
week-to-week
I was about to say, if they end up losing by 70,
if he
how
loses by
poetic
20,
would that be?
he's done.
Yeah,
Put it that way.
Yeah.
All right. Ravens at Vikings. This is another sneaky good game.
could be a great game.
I've got Ravens.
I've also got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens.
I'll go with the Ravens.
Yeah, you got it.
We gave him bulletin board material.
I know,
All right,
I
JJ
know.
McCarthy, congratulations on your win.
Yes.
We
Purple and good
might.
uniform,
Can we
actually.
boycott the Browns Jets game?
Dude, that's disgusting. I've been
That's
looking at this whole
bad.
time and I've been needing to throw up.
Let's just
looking
say it
this
at the same time. I don't care who we pick. We'll figure
All
it
right,
out later.
sure, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Browns.
Jets.
Okay, so
Two Jets, 2 Browns. Yeah.
2 Jets, 2 Browns. Thank
It's
God.
pretty fitting.
I hate this game.
Yeah, that game.
it's
That,
disgusting.
what if it's like 39-38? Of course it would be.
It would be.
You know what?
It would
Actually,
be.
I'm changing my pick. I'm going tie in this
I
one.
was let's go tie.
0-0 tie.
Yeah, 0-0.
Buccaneers, Patriots at Buccaneers. This is this is the Brady Bowl. I really
This
hope
is
they-
the Brady
I hope they
Bowl.
let
Brady
Brady
Bowl.
commentate this game.
Yeah.
Because it is a Fox
That'd be
game.
awesome.
If it's on Fox, that would be
Please let
fitting.
Brady commentate this game.
That'd be so cool.
fun.
Yeah.
I got the Bucks.
I got the Bucks because
got-
of rest
I got
and
Pats.
recovery.
I got Bucks.
Yeah.
Rest and the Patriots have had a very easy road.
Yeah, literally, this is a lot
It's
of
a test.
Yeah, this is a huge test for the Patriots. I just think that they will drop this one, but I do think the Patriots will be better. Too.
Also, these
I
are
just
like
don't want
America's
y'all-
favorite 2 teams. What's that?
I just don't want y'all to come crying on Sunday once, oh, I should have picked the Pats.
Hey, it's okay. It's
Coulda, woulda,
okay.
shoulda.
Let's go Saints at Panthers now. This seems like a lock for everybody. Is this a lock for everybody?
It is for Andrew.
Yeah.
It's a lock for me.
Yeah, it is for me too.
Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers.
Panthers across the board. It's home Panthers too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
which they may have disproved the narrative, but still, it's home Panthers.
6-4 Panthers.
Cardinals
That's awesome.
at Seahawks. Jacoby Brissett's Cardinals at Seahawks, which is a big difference. But not really.
I don't think it's that big of a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah, no, give me the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I'm taking Seattle.
Seahawks.
Seahawks unanimous. Who would have thought? All right, Rams at 49ers.
Fun.
It's tough.
Very
This
So
is
much
gonna
fun.
be
It was
fun.
already a fun game Thursday night a
Yeah.
few weeks ago.
Yep. I guess I'll start it. I'll take the 49ers.
Ooh, interesting. Hard to beat a team twice,
Yeah, I was
though.
about to
Give me the
say
Rams.
twice.
Upset.
I'm going with the Rams.
I'm going with the Rams. They're my number one.
Yay.
You're on an island, Grayson.
This has been very rare for me to be on an island. I feel like
It's fun. Yeah.
I love being on an island
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I understand why it's like a drug. I'm going to, you know what?
you feel
You know what?
powerful.
Commanders are winning. No, I'm just kidding. Lions at commies.
Yeah, it's going to be
Lions all
Detroit.
day.
Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Lions.
All right. Yeah, no one's going on an island there. All right. Steelers at Chargers. By the way, the night games this week, except the first one, are elite. Steelers at Chargers. Great matchup here.
I think that's going to be fun.
I'm taking
Good
the Chargers.
Physical matchup. I've actually got the Steelers in this one.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
give
think
me the
this
Steelers.
This is a coin flip game. I'm worried about the Steelers D line against the Chargers offensive line.
That's one of my
Me
concerns,
too.
too.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
Herbert's been seeing it all year. He's been getting it done regardless. Give me the Chargers.
Yep.
I wanted to take the Chargers. The vibe's just off.
Okay.
Let's go Steelers.
Yeah, I mean,
baby.
it's fitting to go
Alright.
50-50
Yeah.
on this
Yeah,
one.
this is a close one.
And then another one,
I
and
was about to
this is
say,
actually
here we
the
go.
current betting favorite for the NFC Championship.
For sure.
Yeah.
Not location wise. It's supposed to be the
The
current
two teams.
location bet is Packers at Eagles, but
Right.
this game is Eagles at Packers on Monday Night Football. It is going to be the frozen tundra for the first time. It's going to be below 30.
Ooh.
Woo!
That's going to be, I mean, Philly's
I
used to that.
love
They get
cold
cold there in Philly,
Lambeau.
too. Yeah.
I love watching cold Lambeau games. I want to go to one.
Well, if we
eventually.
can watch it, if ESPN can get their
Yeah.
act
Hey,
together.
I got Hulu. Y'all can just come over to the dorm.
All right,
if
bet.
you
Yeah,
want.
we'll pull
Bet,
up. We'll
bet.
pull up.
Yeah. All of you can re-experience dorm life. Oh Lord. I got Packers at home
Packers
in the
I mean,
tundra.
Yeah, Packers at home is tough, but Philly's coming off a bye. Hopefully, if Saquon's healthy, I know he's still kind of questionable, but leaning toward playing, I hope and pray for the sake of my
Same
fantasy
AJ.
team. Give me the Eagles.
even if Saquon Barkley's hurt, Tank Bigsby's going to take over, right? I don't think you understand just how big of an impact not having Tucker Kraft is. I got to go Eagles.
I'm also going Eagles. Love the Tucker Kraft reasoning. That's perfect.
All right, 2 islands for me this week. And I think I'm going to be on an island with my hot take, too, and then we're going to end the show.
Cool.
My hot take is that Jalen Phillips, now with being completely unblocked pretty much, he's going to emerge as a top 10 pass rusher.
We'll see it on
By,
Sunday. We'll
pretty
see it
much
on
by
Monday night.
situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because of being around Jordan Davis.
And I'm not going to say by
other
what
guys like
I'm not
that.
going to say by what metric or anything.
But
But
yeah,
I'm just going to say he will
eye test.
emerge as a top 10 eye test pass rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I'm going to go with Matthew Stafford will win the NFL MVP, or at least end in the top 2 or 3 favorites over the course of the season. I mean, he's borderline there right now. He was my pick for offensive player of the year, but as long as the Rams keep doing what they're doing, I could very much see Stafford putting himself in that conversation and finally getting an MVP.
Yeah.
I love
For
that
sure.
take.
I'm just going to be straight with you. Drake May's winning MVP.
There you
There it
go.
is.
I like
There
that.
It is Drake.
Let's
May,
go, baby.
May,
Drake,
Baby.
May.
So I had one walking to the show. It was that Jacoby Brissett was going to be named the starter. That was just made evident when they said Kyler Murray is
Hey,
out.
I mean, you
But
had a hot take, and it
I
was
had
right.
I was about to say, go ahead and give me the check mark, but I'll go ahead and give you another one since
Okay.
we can't end on just a dud like that. I think that the Seahawks are going to make it to the NFC Championship.
I love it.
I like that.
Give me the Seahawks NFC Championship.
I
Get it done.
cannot wait to see what that
Yes.
offense is going to do with Shaheed.
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
Be so
I'm
explosive.
very high on them. Sam Darnold, make it happen. You're the only question mark that I have about in the postseason. I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah.
Is going to do it for our episode. We apologize for the longer episode today. It's the
love it.
mid-season episode. You got to
Hey,
love
trade
it.
deadline. We had a lot of stuff to talk about.
You like that? You like that?
And I know you like that,
We loved
Benchwarmer
it.
Nation. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Let's go have a very, very fun week 10. Should be. A lot of blowout games. A lot of great games.
Should be.
Games.
Let's see it.
Love
Love you guys.
Love
See ya.